Hello, and welcome to the world of Entity Point. Before we begin, I have a question for you. Have you met the blind man? I am the narrator of this story, detailing to you, the watchers, ever present, and to the players, the world around them, and the consequences of their actions. I hope you enjoy the story we have to tell. With that out of the way, it's time to take a delve into our current state of mind, beginning with Archibald Monroe.
It's disturbing. First, the whole thing with Dr. Jones invading our minds, somehow. I don't even know if that's what he's doing exactly. And then there's the whole time stuff, the time incidents going on, thanks to a certain someone making a mistake. And now there's another invention of Tracy's running around. I have a couple ideas how to stop him at this point, but who knows what other traps she's set up. I don't know what to do.
Constance Young.
Well, I'm coming back here a little earlier than I had originally thought I would be doing so. Though now, at the behest of Director Hawthorne, I am to report to a man she simply designated as Crow. I look forward, however, to returning to this place with a clear intent on what is to be done here. It puts my mind at unease that I have known for these past few months. But I am glad to know that it still applies here as I return to a place I remember to be so tumultuous.
Alfonso Bernard.
I was unconscious for 24 hours, and I have no idea now what the hell is happening. I had a weird dream thing. I thought that was going to be the end of that. Apparently not. Now there's an invasion happening with 3 separate armies showing up to this little town that I moved to because it was quiet and out of the way and weird stuff happened and no one questioned it. And now everything's happening here and everyone's questioning it, which is incredibly inconvenient. I don't like it.
Zachary Downs.
I didn't want to have to be preparing for a war, but it seems like that's what we're going to have to be doing. I'm glad Gideon could see reason. Getting everyone out of town is the first priority. It needs to be our only priority right now. Can't let any innocent people get hurt. And I won't, not if I can help it.
Mason Kane.
Things in Entity Point are changing far too quickly for anyone to be safely prepared for. There's not much you can do when you're caught between 2 warring parties and you want nothing more than everyone to stay safe. It's not good for anyone on either side.
With that out of the way, do any of the players have any questions? Typically the question for some is, what the hell happened?
He'll find out, I'm sure.
What?
Thank you for peeking the microphone.
This is another game question, but it's
No.
necessary. I need him to not say fish next to me every 3 seconds.
Stop stimming.
4.
Stop
Wait,
spinning.
so do it every 2 seconds.
No, be generous, Carson. 2.5.
No. I was about to just start quickly saying fish over and over again.
Anyway,
Quick cycles.
since no one has any questions, allow me to paint a picture. Nolan Hayes sits alone at a bar, taking a long drink. He lost his job, his family won't talk to him, he has nothing. He doesn't see who, but someone leaves something for him. He looks at it and receives a message. Nolan Hayes, I'm willing to give you exactly what you want, but you must do something for me. Tell me where Archibald's base is. Nolan thinks for a long time. He's made his decision, but if it's the right one, unfortunately we'll have to find out. We begin at an unknown place at an unknown time. Constance, you find yourself in a dark gray room. You can't move. You're strapped to a chair, and yet you can hear a voice from outside. How would you describe your current emotional state?
Before I speak as Constance, what's the last thing that Constance remembers outside of this
Leaving.
room?
Leaving Stronghold.
And then,
Here.
like, just hard cut right here.
Yeah.
Who's talking?
Dr. Jones.
Where am I?
You're in the strongest UEG holding facility. As you have been for months now. And every once in a while, there's a new one of you. So, how would you describe your current emotional state?
I feel nothing. Not anger, not happiness, not even confusion.
How depressing. Have you noticed any significant changes to your mood lately?
No.
Really? Nothing.
Nothing.
Interesting. Before we go any further, who are you?
I'm Constance.
Constance. Alright. Next question. How do you typically handle stress or overwhelming situations?
I act on instinct.
Interesting. Alright. Do you find it difficult to concentrate, make decisions, or remember things?
Sometimes.
How often does this happen?
I'd say about as often as it does for anybody.
Have you noticed any changes in your sleeping or eating habits recently?
No.
At least you're a lot easier to get information out of. How would you describe your relationships with family, friends, or colleagues?
Normal?
Good? Bad?
Leaning good, I guess.
That's good. Do you feel supported by those around you?
Yes.
Good.
Who have you questioned before?
Oh, several others. It's always seems random who it is. What's the last one's name? Nam. That was the last one.
Why are you questioning me?
Because you're here now, and he's not.
I was just chosen.
I don't know.
I was just put here.
You are here because you are one of the most powerful specials we have ever seen. And we want to know what you are and why there are so many of you in there.
In where?
Your body.
What do you mean?
Quite obvious, really. There are multiple things inside of you. This Constance is merely one of them.
Oh. I see.
So there's no point in me telling you who the rest of them are because I will likely never see you again.
Naturally, and I imagine it doesn't matter.
Not really, no. How do you view yourself?
I try to think of myself as little as possible.
Interesting. Are there any aspects of your life or personality that you are particularly proud of or dissatisfied with?
No.
What do you do to make yourself feel better if you're feeling upset or overwhelmed?
I do the next thing.
Are there any strategies or habits that you rely on?
I rely on what I know, and what I don't know, I rely on those who I think know it.
What are your thoughts about the future?
It's something that I'm fighting for.
Do you feel hopeful, uncertain, or concerned?
Yes.
All of them?
Yes, I think so.
Why do you feel that way?
This world is, well, at least so far as the place that I've been a part of for most of my life, it's subject to a vastly corrupt system controlled by a corrupt individual and then subsidized by corrupt groups. And if I am fighting to make this a better place, if I'm fighting for the future, then I have to hope that there's a future that I can fight for. And that itself must be derived from my concern with the present.
Constance, are you a part of Cloud?
Yes.
And where were you before you were here?
I was getting ready to depart on a mission.
To where?
Entity Point.
All right.
I was going alone.
Thank you. Goodbye. And you feel this strong shock throughout your whole body. Thursday, November 12th, 2020. Constance Young wakes up in a Cloud van on his way to Entity Point. Inside are various members of the crew. There's about 5 or 6 of you. In the back of the van is the leader of this group, Crow. I'm going to find the description I gave you. I'm just going to say that. Crow is one of the founding members of the Syndicate. They wear sleek, high-tech armor colored black with a helmet designed to look like a crow. Their weapon is a very high-tech looking rifle, none like you have ever seen. It's not clear what their power is exactly, as they haven't shown any extraordinary abilities other than being very adept at combat. So Constance jolts wake, and Crow is sitting across from you. The lenses of the mask, this dark gray sheen, just looking at you. And this robotic sounding voice just, "You good?"
Sir, do we know a Dr. Jones?
Wasn't that mentioned by Nam? Experienced a vision, didn't he?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, but does Cloud have any more information on that?
He snaps his fingers, and one of the other members of the crew, this shorter man around Constance's age with a giant backpack sitting next to him and these glasses down at the end of his nose, he's tapping on a laptop. He goes by Chip.
Chip?
Yes.
Hmm.
He did not seem to notice Crow snapping.
Yeah.
Crow shakes. Yeah? What? Can you find anything on Dr. Jones? Yeah, give me a second.
Constance, in the meantime, Constance will go ahead and relate to Crow every detail he can remember about his interaction with Dr. Jones.
Dr. Jones. He is head of the UEG holding facility. Can't seem to find a name anywhere. This holding facility holds their most dangerous prisoners.
Sir, it occurred to me that it wasn't necessarily me that Jones was speaking to. Well, more accurately, he was speaking to me, but it wasn't me. I think what I got from that is that they are holding a special who at times, either if they choose to or not, are possessed by other specials.
Definitely a very powerful one at that.
Yeah. And I guess Jones is interviewing every special that they are possessed by.
Interesting. Fortunately, it's out of the way and it's not on our mission. But
Yeah, anyway.
Chip, can you relay that back to Stronghold? Already on it. Are you prepared for what is about to happen?
Yes, sir.
As soon as we get there, I want you to go meet up with Agent Hellhound of the Syndicate.
I
He's
understand.
been monitoring NZ Point for a while now. Relay to him all the information that you have, and he will brief you on what's going on and then get back to us. We are going to meet up with Project Enigma. See if we can get their help on anything.
Understood.
We shouldn't be more than 40 minutes out. We're going to shift over. First, I'm going to turn on all the microphones, except for ours. What is everyone doing? It is around, I'm going to say it's around 11 o'clock.
So Arch, oh, go ahead.
Sorry, I'm assuming by this point Archibald has explained. what
Archibald has
he
explained all the
experienced
stuff that happened
with
in
Jonathan.
the Nexus.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
By this point.
And did we plan on what Jonathan would be doing?
I don't think so.
Okay. I'm just making sure of that.
I mean, Archibald would have explained that to them after.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, he would have explained that to them immediately after. Right now, he would be finishing up a device.
One of the devices that we talked about.
Yeah.
Which one?
The teleportation, the portal. Yeah.
Okay.
Which is at your lab.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would Mason be back at the town hall?
Not right now, no, because the mayor effectively encouraged full city discourse, which I feel like since the UEG's, right outside, town hall would be safe right now.
Yeah, that would be true. Yeah, what is Alfonso? What is Alfonso doing?
I'm gonna go try and talk to Daniel.
We'll play that out. Should I roll now? Go ahead and roll. So, of course, you would find Daniel. His secret lab's entrance is in the radio room. So you would just be at the radio room, and a wall would open up. What do you want?
Can we talk for a bit?
About?
What do I do? Do you know?
Something about whatever connection you have, which isn't supposed to work properly, causes you to not exist properly. From what I can gather and what I've monitored, your power allows you to bend the rules a bit, not be affected by things that most would be affected by.
Should I be concerned about that being a problem?
Yes, it is very much a problem.
Good.
Depending on how things go, you might simply stop existing.
I'm not sure if that sounds peaceful or not, honestly.
It's a very painful process.
Okay, so definitely not
Cease
peaceful.
Existing.
Next question. I need help with something I'd rather Archibald didn't know about.
Yes.
I need a weapon. Preferably one that's not God slaying bullets as he touches the handgun on his side. you're aware that there's a war starting. I don't quite feel comfortable with what I have going into that. I have what you made to kill
Yeah. I have
entities
one
and
too.
forces. I feel like that would be a bit overkill for most
It
things.
would be overkill.
So, I would appreciate having something that's still powerful but a little less than this for that purpose. And I would ask Archibald, but he seems pretty intent on keeping weapons out of my hands. Seems to think I'm irresponsible for some reason.
You are.
Only most of the time. I can be. I have been responsible.
Can you roll influence their actions?
Doesn't mean you're lying. It just means you need to convince me. I rolled a 10.
Okay.
I have a -1, so that's a 9. I get a token for that, right? Even with the -1, do I still get a token?
You have to get a 10 plus. So it doesn't matter what the minus is as long as you got 10.
Okay, cool. I
Well,
now have 4 tokens.
You get a 9?
No, I rolled
Oh,
a 10. I
oh.
have a -1, so I got a 9.
So you didn't get it. So you have to get
Oh,
to a 10.
okay. So it doesn't matter what the roll is.
You still got a 9 though. But let me gather some materials and I'll get back to you.
That'd be much appreciated.
It will not be God killing.
That would also be appreciated. Is there anything I can help you with?
If you could get me some of that gas that they have, I would appreciate that.
I will endeavor to.
I have work to do. He walks back in and the wall seals back up.
So I shouldn't give
So
you a Charlie
speaking of which, what's Zach doing?
Sorry. Yeah. Pal.
Apparently dying.
Well, I would like to have a meeting with at least them two. At some. Is it the fish? Anyway, I would like him to have a meeting with them two at some point
Just
to
those two?
discuss what we'll be doing to get everyone out of the city,
Fair.
which
Not Archibald?
he's not involved in. He has his own problems to deal with.
He's currently making something that could get everyone very much out of the city.
But I don't know that. And you're not the one who went with us to Grant.
Yeah.
Archer was like, you know, I'm gonna bamf you off to another planet really quick.
But
Hope it's a breathable atmosphere.
so once they're free,
Well, that's depends on
Mason.
What are you doing, Mason? And where are you?
I'm currently, at least, probably be in what time of day it is? Is it afternoon?
11.
Afternoon.
11 is not in the afternoon.
AM or PM?
AM.
Thank you.
Well, PM is night.
It would be afternoon. Yeah.
You're so right, fellas. Fellas.
Um,
it gay to breathe?
I would probably be in the kitchen area just making food because
Okay.
Not coffee.
not right yet.
Not right yet.
Coffee comes after food,
And something.
before food,
else.
and during food.
Food. Okay. So,
So
Zach would come find me.
Hey, Mason. I was wondering if we could have a meeting in the meeting room. Do you know where Alfonso is?
I would don't know. Maybe the training room. He likes being in there and punching.
Do you know where
balls
Alfonso
for some
is?
reason.
Not Curse. Zax.
Yes.
Do you know where Alfonso is?
At the moment, he's in the elevator.
Oh. Well, could you send him over to the meeting hall, please?
He might be a little upset.
That's fine.
Be asking Zax about elevator music.
That's fine.
As Alfonso is in the elevator, You were being called.
Was there at least a ringtone? Or do I just go
Would you want me to meet me in the meeting hall? Thank you.
Yes.
And Archibald, if he's free, but he probably isn't.
Hey, Zax, can you install some elevator music in here?
No.
Preferably something extremely obnoxious to the other people.
Bossa Nova.
Beethoven's.
Do it.
No, it's gonna be-
Beethoven's son's first symphony.
So
Beethoven
the elevator
had sex?
stops because I don't
No.
think there is a specific
think he
meeting
had
room.
sons.
It just
Mhm.
goes down to the floor. You two are on.
Fair enough.
And the door opens.
We usually had meetings in the training room, but I assumed there was an actual meeting room. I guess not.
Apparently I was summoned. I wouldn't say called, but I kind of just got elevatored down here.
Do we not have a meeting room in here?
No.
Do you want me to install one?
Is that necessary?
I wasn't asking you.
I
Feels
know. I'm
like
just
a waste
asking.
of time.
Yes.
I
it
can have
is
a
a waste of
conversation
time.
right here.
Fair enough. Usually we had. Was that the training room we were talking in?
Yeah, that's right.
That's why I was confused.
Yeah, it has
uh,
that bloody smiley.
I was wondering if we could discuss how we can get everyone out of the city.
Mass destruction usually insinuates people to leave really fast.
People are also stupid.
Well, that's fair.
I was just
Hey,
wondering if
I
you could
see
figure
mass
if we
distraction
could.
the absolute win. You get rid of the stupid people, and the smart ones leave so they don't die.
Unfortunately, the stupid people are also people I would like to save
Or
Oh, why?
because they're not a part of this. No one who's not a part of this should be involved in any fashion.
You're
the
fighting a
mines.
tyrannical government who's not involved.
I just want to get
Even
everyone
other
out of the
governments
city
are
before
involved.
things go to hell.
I feel like you're several years too late for that one, but
You know what I mean.
I said there's the mines.
there was that Chimera lab in there.
Do you know if there's a way out
Of the mines?
besides the way in?
Well, they're mines. There's probably a different way out.
Well, if we could go
Dynamite.
check that out and see if there's another way out.
There's a Chimera lab in there too.
I'm pretty
don't know
sure
what
the
that
UEG
is.
already took that over.
The lab.
The mine,
The lab.
They did, in fact.
the mine, or the
Yes.
lab? Because he was talking about the lab.
Yeah, they're both in the same place.
Wonderful. Great.
So that is occupied.
Yeah.
I mean, we could go blow it up.
It's the forest.
If we attack, they'll know we're there and they'll send reinforcements.
I'm noticing none of these locations are, in fact, out of the city.
Which is what I'm wanting.
It's always Devil's Rock.
That's also in the city.
I mean, yeah, but it's also some weird substance. Nobody knows what is bad if you would put a tunnel on.
Yes,
it.
I
Now,
know.
Imagine that thing could take quite the hit.
We just get Archibald to teleport them all out.
If
I
that's
feel so-
possible, but
One by one?
It's better than none by none.
You know if his teleportation is only has a chance of succeeding, right? He gets to his location very easily.
So the lucky people get through, and everybody else dies.
maybe we could just
We could
start
use
going
more
around the
luck.
city and start telling people to go.
Evacuation.
Evacuation, which the mayor did say, but he also said anyone who wants to fight. Which
They would.
these people are not equipped to do that.
No.
But
Hey, we could tell them we were setting off mustard gas in the city in an hour.
no,
We
that is a
wouldn't
terrible
actually-
idea.
We're not gonna actually.
We're
set
not
off-
the bad guys here.
we're not gonna
We shouldn't
actually-
act like them.
Hey, it's efficient. They would leave. You wanted them out. I gave you a way to get them out. Tell them there was going to be mustard gas, and most of them would leave.
You're the assistant mayor. Do you have any ideas?
I don't have any power.
No, but they trust you.
Not anymore.
As Mason says, I don't have any power. Alfonso just kind of hits that. Huh?
Not after the
Mason,
statement I made about
its
UEG.
cell phone starts ringing.
Fuck.
Is that even possible?
In the middle of
inside
a
the
meeting?
bunker?
Happened.
Put it on
Several
mute.
Is that supposed to happen inside the
Better be
bunker?
important.
It depends.
I'm imagining
Mayor,
it's a flip phone.
Mayor Grant.
You don't want to pick that up.
Just hang it up.
If
Hang
you
it
were
up.
in-
Come to
go
the
out.
town hall now.
Jesus, okay.
Would you be willing to go out and help me get people out of the city? At least as many as we can.
I'm still in favor of the mustard gas. The threatening mustard gas.
That's your house.
I guess I'll be back.
What's up?
I have to go to the town hall now.
Do you need us to go with?
No, I should be fine.
All right.
Famous
Immediately
last
leaves the bunker.
words. Let's get shot there.
Would you be all right hanging out with me to help get people out? At least telling people to get out of here.
I hate
And don't say mustard
citizens.
gas. Or bombs. Or nuclear weapons.
I didn't say nuclear weapons the first
No, but I know
time.
you, and you would.
You thought it.
You were thinking it. I
You
know
are
it crossed your
left.
mind. I can see it on your face.
Do we have like tornado sirens? That's tornado
Well,
sirens.
that'll make people go into their bunkers, not leaving.
Hey, that's better than nothing.
That's fair.
So you guys are doing that.
And it
We're gonna
makes
go
me
back.
not
We're gonna
do
follow Mason.
You know you can say go to the back.
Oh no, my son. Mason
Canes.
Ha. Mason fish. Anyway, we're leaving the bunker,
Yeah.
heading towards the town hall. As you were going, you do see more and more UEG soldiers than there were when you went in into the bunker yesterday.
What you are.
But they
I
seem
grabbed
to
the wrong
be
dice for this.
building, fortifying and blocking off roads.
Mhm.
Can you make just a cognition roll?
Yeah. I already have this, buddy.
But I got tiny and big.
I don't need your dice. I have my own dice.
Tiny and big.
Don't care.
Tiny and big.
Yeah, shut
You said cognition?
Yes.
I'm muted.
4.
You have a... Oh, he does not have plus.
You have 3 tokens. So you get an experience
I do get an experience.
as you make your way through the winding roads to the town hall, where surrounding the town hall is a bunch of UEG soldiers,
Mhm.
while also a makeshift wall
Oh boy.
and a very, very rudimentary gate that you have to go up to.
What are you doing, rummaging around in there? pal?
Grabbing dice that I actually like.
Oh, hey, sir. You see Robert standing on top of the wall. I was wondering where you were. So it turns out, we're all gonna die. We're all fucked.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat things here. Yeah. That's a possibility.
Surprised they didn't shoot you. Well, no one's shot anyone yet, so technically.
Yeah.
Technically, this fight hasn't started yet.
Do you have any family in the city?
Oh, they
Not
all
in the city.
left a long time ago.
So it's just you left?
Yeah.
I think now might be the time to go on an extended leave.
How? They're blocking off all the roads, making sure there's only one road out of the city.
Great. Great.
You probably need in. Give me a second.
Yes.
As you see him manually pushing the gate open.
It's
As
nice
he's
to
like
know-
waves at the soldiers, he's like,
It's nice to know that the gate's ours.
yeah. And he latches it up.
Where'd we get this anyways?
I don't know. Ask the mayor. You need to have a lot of friends.
Was it just in the basement?
I don't know.
Basement's got a lot of shit.
Fair.
There are other things in the basement.
As you
Not
do see,
anymore.
there are a bunch of civilians with not the highest quality weaponry. The mayor's inside.
Looks like it's a fine day for us in hell. Walk, 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 walk. Fish.
You enter inside where, again, there's more civilians with tables turned over, using them as makeshift barricades. And Coming out of his office, you see Mayor Grant. His hair is all over the place. Come here.
Sir? Walk, 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 walk.
He enters his office, and more and more papers. A few maps of towns with drawings on. Did we make a mistake?
In what?
Everything?
It's...
We should have just shut up and left.
What, let them take the entire town for themselves? Let them take the people for themselves?
I don't know. I'm not prepared for this. I don't know if you know that. I've never fought anyone before. I've never killed anyone before. Have you?
Once.
I'm not prepared to lead these people. I don't want to go tell them that they're all going to die. Which is exactly what's going to happen. If I don't just surrender now, but if I do that's not good either.
Do you know what they're bringing into the town?
I have no idea.
I don't know exactly what they have planned, but what they currently have at least is canisters of a purple gas that can apparently turn people into specials.
I thought we talked about this last.
We did.
Okay,
He
you
did.
just read. We talked to
He was.
him.
To Grant?
I don't remember. Regardless, he's reiterating.
Yes.
Yeah. Which isn't good.
No.
Because who
But-
knows what that could do to people.
I'm fairly certain that us being here or not, they were still going to do whatever they had planned. At this point, we're simply just getting in their way.
I want to make sure everyone lives, but I don't know how to do that. You have any idea? Anything?
I mean, technically, the best option we have now as a town is to put all of our faith in the warring parties that will fight first. Cloud is more than likely going to hit the UEG before we can. And we could either wait until the UEG is weakened and then fight back, or go all in on Cloud and back them from the start. But then we would be a city government fully endorsing effectively a terrorist organization.
We just have to wait.
There's not much we can do.
Nice. In the piles of papers on his desk, you notice one labeled John, quotation marks, in red ink.
Just gonna reach down and pick it up.
Grant doesn't seem to notice. Please, tell me what it says.
Hello, John, quotation marks. It has been a while since my last message. Your recent actions have called my interest in you into question, but I still believe you're a good man and wish to protect this city and learn its secrets. If you truly wish to help Entity Point, The UEG have begun building a machine. You must stop them. You must stop Stormcloud. Talk again soon. See us.
God help.
God help us all. Is there a back way into the town hall?
Yeah.
I'll be back. If anything changes, if there's any new developments, call me. I'll be back here a lot faster next time.
All right.
I have some business I have to take care of that can hopefully help save our city.
Good.
Turn. Walk, 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 walk.
And you leave out the back. We're going to shift over to Constance. Parking a decent ways away from the city, but still close enough where you can see. Shut up. I can hear you. Exiting the van, you would see UEG checkpoints at every entrance to the city. There's not many entrances, but there's no easy way in without passing through the UEG. This is not what we prepped for.
What do we do, sir?
There has to be some way in. Through the woods, maybe? You're not blocking that off.
Probably. It's worth checking out at the very least.
Everyone stay down. Crew will start leading all of the crew towards the woods. Can you roll hyper?
9.
So the crew makes their way through the woods, and as they're going through, a couple of them step on particularly loud branches. You don't see anyone around. That doesn't mean that no one heard it. But until Crow isn't exactly leading the way, it's more just traversing as you find your way to Devil's Rock. Is this a good spot?
This is Devil's Rock.
Yes.
Archie's lab is currently deployed.
Correct. Where you would see Archibald's portable lab.
Modified. Very.
Very modified, but still there. Correct.
Jarnathan?
Yeah. Jonathan? Which would probably have alarm, some sort of sensors that would go off.
Yeah. For him. Because he's in.
No, Archie, the device that he's building is in there.
So that's where Archie is?
That's where Archie is right now.
Oh. Never mind. I thought he was at the bunker because you did not clarify. You just said he was working on something.
I mentioned that he was working on the portal device.
Yeah, not where he was making it.
I think we had
You just
talked
said
about
that
before that was the interface, but I didn't remind you of that, so that's fine.
You've got 2 labs.
Anyway, so for Archibald, no. There are several alarms going off for you.
All right. So he's
There
gonna.
now.
Jonathan can have it.
Oh my gosh. You want to change my
He's
name
going
quickly?
to check
No.
the
Okay.
external cameras because
I'm Jonathan.
exist.
Where you
Probably.
see Constance and a small cloud crew.
Archibald, what's going on?
Oh, light burned me.
Several
Constance
of the
is-
cloud agents are circling the lab.
Cloud has arrived. Constance is with them. Let's step out of the lab. I'm gonna shrink it.
With
and-
them right there.
Yes.
Is that a good idea?
Better than allowing them. Well, if they try to take it, I'll shrink it for the time being.
Leaving is them trying to take it is not what I'm worried about, Archibald. We don't know if they're on our side. Plus, I was the mayor of Entity Point. They might just shoot me on sight.
And what did that do to you? Not a whole lot.
No, but you're in the
So
line of
while
fire.
that's happening-
Archie is going to reach over.
I actually do have a
Outside.
question before we get too far
Yes.
with this.
Thing.
Yeah. Would it be? I feel like it would be appropriate for each member of the syndicate to be equipped with a mask, particularly when deployed on missions, because they're task force and probably don't want to be immediately recognized.
Okay.
He doesn't want
So I
Constance to be
believe
immediately
Constance would
recognized.
be.
At this point, have a mask.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So they would not know Constance is there.
What-
We
You
were
wouldn't-
surrounded
What
by
does the
cloud
mask look
agents.
like for you?
We wouldn't know that cloud.
Archie would.
They
know
have
the
cloud signet on.
That's fair.
Yeah, no, like this. Yeah, probably very recognizable.
never mind.
Cloud. I think it's just one of the like. I think in my mind, the syndicate wears masks. Like obviously, Crow has his own unique one, but the syndicate wears masks that are reminiscent of the Winter Soldiers.
Yeah.
Um,
So very Winter Soldier-y.
yeah.
Yes. Okay. So you would not know it's Constance.
Okay.
But we know it's
So
cloud.
we're surrounded
You
by
know
cloud
it's
agents.
Okay. So instead of saying Constance, still, everything I
so-
just said still matters.
Yeah.
All right. So Archie's going to walk over to one of his workstations. There are many. There are the normal amount of workstations for a lab. Whenever and there many of them have half-finished things. He's going to this device would be mostly finished at this point. He's going to go finish up his the other device we talked about
Yes.
real quick. Let me
Yeah.
Go ahead and that is a 9. I'm going to spend a token to make that a 10.
Okay. Perfect.
And he's going to Archie's tinkering with some sort of metallic bracer, and he puts it on over his tactical suit
Mhm.
that is currently.
There is a
he's
knock
wearing.
on the door to the lab, as outside Crow has within.
All right.
Do you wish me to
Zephyr-
answer?
Zephyr, engage engage out of sight defenses in case they decide to try to blow a hole in the wall or something.
Do you
I'm
wish
gonna
me
go-
to answer? I am
I'll answer the door.
vulnerable.
Um,
Well, I am immortal.
And what does out of sight defenses mean?
more like the walls become harder. More like it's more internal shielding.
It arms the bomb under the ground.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'm not the only person.
Do you wish
that's
for me to
exposed
answer? I am immortal.
Let's just do it together then.
I'm just. Where is the armor that we've discussed? Is it
Actually-
here or is it back at the?
No,
would
it's
that
here.
be at? The, okay.
It's here.
I don't
Uh,
need. I'm not putting that on
If
yet.
you would like to don
You
it, you
don't
can.
need it.
I don't need it. That's not the point.
Yeah.
The point is that so that I can be useful without
Oh,
magic.
something that would be included in the
I'm
internal
not putting that on
defenses
though
is
yet.
there are several sections, such as like the various displays and such, where our armors and such are.
Hide.
Shield
I'm not
Blast
putting that
blast
on yet.
shields basically come
Not
down
yet.
over them and obscure them from sight.
All right. So anyway,
And we're gonna
you're
answer
both
the door.
opening the door at the same time.
Jonathan will be next to Archibald.
The door opens where you see Archibald and Jonathan.
Jonathan Myers.
I think I, along with the
oh,
rest of the syndicate, remain standing there with my gun ready.
I'm just clarifying.
Yes.
For you.
for you.
And Crow's standing there. Identify yourselves.
Well, your cloud.
Ex-mayor Jonathan
did-
Myers.
Identify yourself,
Did
or you will be dealt with.
remember who's the Matthias? Did Matthias send for you then?
Identify yourself.
Jonathan's just gonna look at Archibald. Like,
My name is Archibald Monroe.
And the gun sort of transforms to a much smaller version. Is it just? You know Matthias?
Yes, I've worked with him and Project Enigma rather extensively since Well, for the past year or so. Well, several months. Wait, no, it would be about a year at this point.
Would Cloud know Archibald was a part of the crew?
Oh, yeah.
You were part of Constance's crew.
Is he here?
You will be.
Connor is pleased with your actions.
Possibly.
Good, he's helpful to have around. Usually.
Maybe hold up here.
Can we fit? How many
None
are
of the
you?
entrances to the city are viable options.
How many are you?
6.
Is there enough room? There should be plenty.
Yes. It'll be, yeah, it's not great, but it'll do.
Yes.
That's fine. And if you do not stop him, Crow will simply enter.
Yeah.
We're not with the UEG. Neither of us.
Of course
Archie's-
not. You would have been shot.
Yeah.
That's not the problem.
He's going to press a few buttons, and the workstations are going to be not quite cleared off, but open up, and the things that are on them go inside and are covered up.
And as the chip enters, he'll just portable lab, huh?
It's
I know
been
this
very
model.
handy. What?
He'll go over to one of the stations, just sit down his laptop, open up, and just
And you are?
chip chambers,
Tech support, I presume?
tech support,
An understatement, I imagine.
and in a way, strategist.
Those roles do tend to align with each other.
You are Archibald Monroe, ex head scientist of the Black Box facility.
Yes.
Jonathan's just gonna be like sitting nearby, just watching them.
Do you have a plug-in?
Yeah.
Do you have a charger port? Do not make that sound. No.
What's the situation?
Well, the UEG has moved in, and they've carted in truckloads of a purple gas. A gas that turns people into specials. Well, not specials in terms of ability, and gives them connections and powers. Gives them a connection and a power.
Understood.
They seem to be taking over the town, and well, I've been out here since yesterday, so I see you've said they're blocking the roads.
Yes. All the entrances.
It's not surprising.
UEG checkpoints.
Yes.
What code name would Constance be referred to?
The big man.
Big buck.
Constance.
Constantine. Yes. Exactly.
Constance.
Tinople.
Constantinople.
Traffic cone.
Traffic cone.
It's just to know.
Why'd you call? Why is your name traffic cone? Because one time I
It's
sat on one by
stubble.
accident.
Stubble.
Stubble?
It's not Constantinople, it's Istanbul. Anyway.
K.
K.
K-A-Y.
Agent K, go meet up with Hellhound. I'll meet you at the mall.
Sir.
On top of it.
Archie would have flicked on his power sense by his power detection by now.
Crow's brain is maroon.
Ah,
Chip's brain is white.
wait. Oh wait, never mind. My brain. I thought Crimson.
And that's
for a
Constance.
Well, just because he's darkness does not mean
Well,
he's
the exact
constant.
same.
So
That means
would I be able to
nothing.
identify that? Because
Make a
one of the
cognition
things
roll.
Archie has been working on is identifying people based on power signature.
Make a cognition roll.
All right.
That's
that-
Constance.
That is a 14.
Oh boy.
Constance, I see.
No
Constance was
reaction.
given an order.
You
Does
speak in
not
third
even
person?
stop.
Good luck.
I'm kidding.
Good luck.
Again, no reaction. He just keeps going.
Since we're working together, you should know. Do you know of Andrew Boyle?
Who?
The brother of the president.
She's using his corpse as a machine.
You see the crow starts gesturing to Chip.
What?
Cool.
And then you say that.
Rogue 11.
What?
Rogue Alpha.
Rogue
is
Alpha,
what he was
sorry.
referred to as. So he was presumed dead after he disappeared. He was not killed. His mind was erased. And they appear to have. They're using an AI, it seems, to replace that
Control his body.
part of being.
He is a threat, and currently, for some reason, pursuing one of his members.
He has the ability to blip out of reality when targeted by an attack.
Who's a part of your group? If we are to work together, we must know.
Currently aligned with us is, well, in our inner circle is, and I almost said Andy Bernard.
Andy?
Alfonso Bernard.
Where's Woody?
The Nard dog.
Where's Andy?
The Nard man.
Where's Andy?
Nardwar.
Alfonso Bernard. Mason Kane.
You are Mason Kane. We have to know. Shout out Nardwar.
Shout out,
You kind of look like Narwhal.
There is Project. We've discussed with Project Enigma. They're of course willing to help. Naturally.
Who is a part of your group?
Oh, I thought you were referring to the people that we've been contacting to
I know
aid in defense
there
of
is
the
a
city.
group. And we need to know who is a part of it and what their skills are.
Yeah, is there anyone else really besides the ones that I mentioned?
Zach and Mason.
Oh yeah, Zach. I said Mason. I said Mason.
I didn't hear that because they were being loud.
He did
Oh,
say
okay.
Mason.
Okay.
And he proceeded to say, Mason Kane, we do know that. Or something like
Yeah.
that.
So
He did.
Alfonso Bernard, Mason Kane, and Zachary Downs. Daniel is pointedly not part of our group. He
Nope,
just
he is-
lives there.
Yep. He lives in your house.
It's co-owned.
His house or my house remains to be seen.
It's mutual.
He was rent free in here.
He gave it away. He doesn't just get to take it back.
Oh, he didn't. Then.
Understood.
Exactly.
Agent Chip, monitor, keep an eye on the city, see if you can hack into any of the cameras. Rest of you, come with me. No, he gestures to two of them. Stay here. And Crow and two of the others leave.
Sir.
So, what are the colors of the other members of the team?
There is only 3 people in this group.
Oh,
They're
I thought
not
you
the-
said.
They are
Oh,
not the syndicate. This is members of the syndicate.
Sir,
okay.
I wish to help
There's
in any
only-
way I can. I can't stay cooped up in here.
Help however you can. I do not know what you can do.
As far as I'm aware, many things. As far as I'm aware, they're trying to get everyone out of the city.
Then go do that.
If they'll
I
listen,
have
I can
a.
do that.
That wasn't the intended purpose of this device, but.
I don't think the device is big enough, Archibald.
But it creates sustained
Stop.
gates. It creates sustained gates, which is far easier for mass teleportation. And given that this is a portable base, it can be moved into the city. We can move groups out easily. In fact, it can be used for getting in and out of the city, both in and out of the city, whenever we desire.
Jonathan's going to be heading into the city.
With that, we'll shift back over to Alfonso and Zach.
Stop.
We haven't mentioned him in so long.
What are you two doing?
Are you going with Zach to try and get people out of the city?
I would like to avoid doing that if at all possible.
So no, it's
I hate civilian
Earlier you
evacuations.
did say fine.
You
So.
did say fine, begrudgingly.
I have been attempting to BS my way out of going
But you
for the
are
entire
still with
duration.
them.
Yes.
But you will still be doing it very reluctantly.
Unfortunately,
Alright,
I
so,
hate civilian
I assume
evacuations.
one of you still has the stealth suit because I don't think Zach does.
Is it what?
Stealth
Is
suit.
that part of my armor?
No, I
Yes.
don't know
Was that integrated?
I
What all was integrated into mine?
think it is. Yes.
No, yours was the Infinity suit and the.
Right. The Infinity suit is
Is the base
integrated,
of the armor,
but
what-
not the invisibility.
not the invisibility suit hasn't been added to it.
Not yet.
Got it. Probably not.
Okay. Which means both of you are completely visible.
Yes, of course. Yes.
Please roll hide from view.
Fuck. Well, I have Swift. I'll be. Hey, you gotta roll. You have a character sheet.
Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. Just halfway through sending Patrick a text, but that's not important.
12.
Nice.
Hey, fun fact: I have a +5 to hide from view, and I
How do
rolled
you
a
have a
12
+5?
because I'm a sneaky bastard.
Because you have one of these. One of your
I went for
moves.
stealth on a lot of things,
Understandable. So you have the highest stealth people right here.
and I rolled a 12 with a +5, so that's a 17.
Yeah. So, where are you going?
I don't know. I'm following.
Where's
him.
the most? Let me rephrase that. I was going to say where the most populated place is. That's a terrible place to go.
It is.
Can we go to an apartment building?
The apartment building.
Is there only one
Yes.
in this big city?
Yes.
Okay. Then there.
So you, because of how the roads are blocked
I do
off.
I do have an invisibility option. That's how I was able to sneak up on Pierce. Remember? Oh no. Did I
No,
turn
you
invisible or?
used-
Oh right,
You can't
yeah.
see me. I can't see you.
Yeah, I did.
I
do
can't
that.
see you. You
Which
can't
is
see me.
technically a stealth option.
That's a stealth.
And I wouldn't do
Yes.
that throughout the whole city.
No, that's a terrible idea. No.
I'm gonna close my eyes.
It's literally if I can't see you, you can't see me.
That's awesome.
I know.
Can I have it?
No.
Damn it.
You always want anything you can't have.
No, I want
He
things
wants
that
things-
Patrick won't let me have.
And
Yeah.
then I say no.
Yes, that's much more accurate.
He just always happens to.
Speaking
want
of things
that
I
don't
want, I
him
sent
to
you a
have.
question.
That's dangerous. You shouldn't be saying that. Say no. Whatever it is, say no.
Yes.
Yeah, you can have that.
I said say no.
Yeah, but I like this one. more.
Oh no.
He says, so you have to cut basically from one side of the city to the other around the long way to get there.
Yeah. Can I spend 1 token to teleport over there?
With both of you,
Can I spend 2 tokens to teleport over there?
you'll have to spend 3 tokens. To
Why?
teleport all of you, both of you, over there.
There's only 2 of us.
Actually,
I'll have to roll, but hey.
Never mind. I remembered.
No, do it for the laughs. Do it for the
Fine.
3 tokens.
Well, if it doesn't work,
No.
Just
fine.
roll, just
I'll
roll
just
for it.
No, my spirit is a 0.
So is mine. Just roll for it.
Do
Wait,
it,
actually,
weather
what happens
boy.
if yours goes wrong?
I
Means
decide
don't go,
where he
it
goes.
means I don't go where I want to be going.
Oh, dope. Do it. That is a 6.
6. I failed anyway.
Zach disappears.
I rolled a
But does he
6.
go with
Let
me?
go.
I rolled a 6.
So he also failed. So he goes with me.
So we both just.
Yes.
Where did we go? This is your fault. I'm blaming you.
You're welcome.
You appear
Oh,
in an
boy.
attic.
Do I
filled with
recognize this
stuff.
attic?
No.
Damn it. There's a small number of attics I don't recognize in this town. And this is one of them.
Do you have a GPS?
No.
Who's up there?
Your mom.
Who's down there? Who's down there?
Get out of my house.
Does this do I recognize the voice?
Yes, you do.
I'm
Do I
gonna-
need to tell you.
No.
Yeah.
Can I look around? Is there any nifty...
Question: is it Mr. Bull or is it Mr.
What?
Newdale?
I said you need to ask. You said no, so I won't tell you.
No. Once I get down there, who is it?
It is Mr. Nuda.
All right. Hello, Mr. Newdale.
Is there any
You don't
gadgets up
recognize
there?
Who are
me.
you?
Zachary Downs.
Oh. I thought you died.
Most people did, yes.
That's because he did die.
I
died.
did not. Well,
Most people do.
technically, I did die.
Stabs plastic repetitively.
I have a burrito.
What are you doing in my attic?
That's
Not
a good
intentional.
question.
Are we near the apartments?
No, we're like 5 miles.
I wasn't asking you.
I was being sarcastic. The town is that big,
Look at
man.
the map.
Well, I don't have the map.
Yeah,
Do
I don't either.
Patrick. I mean, narrator. I don't remember where the apartments is. Is it number 7? Yes, it is. Okay.
I'm illiterate. I can't read.
So it's right that way.
Me when I'm from
We are in the middle of town now.
Yes.
That's a great
You're right
place
next
to
the
be.
mall.
Yeah, that's a great place to be, isn't it, Patrick?
No, it's not.
I'm Mr. Noodle.
You.
Yeah. I have my mask off once it was Mr. Noodle, but no.
Did you get shorter? No, you
I'm
got shorter.
hanging up.
I did not get shorter.
But just to clarify,
on?
Rocky!
just to clarify, I am like laying in the
Coming
attic.
around the corner, you see.
How are you
Hey,
alive?
Patrick, just to clarify, I am hanging in the attic with just my head sticking out,
Yeah.
not near the
Mr.
ladder.
Nunel, is
I'm
he
upside
senile
down.
and can only say the words fuck you and where and what's going on?
No, I could say way more than that. I just don't want to.
That's the Rocky.
Hi,
I
Rocky.
remember. It's me. It's Zach. It's
Where's-
been a long time.
Where's the marshmallow guy?
He's busy. He's my
side
nephew.
note, he did give me a marshmallow a couple days back. I still have it, I reckon, somewhere. Maybe.
Isn't he the mayor? No.
Give me a minute.
He's
Who would
busy.
vote him mayor?
I am looking,
I don't know, man.
Patrick. I'm looking through my pockets to see if I have a marshmallow
No.
Mason gave me.
I'm gonna bring out
Get
a
out of my
single
house.
bacon bit. No, I'm kidding.
Sorry, Rocky.
There's a
Apparently,
knocking
I
on the
ate
front
that
door.
marshmallow.
Aggressively.
Just
Mr.
an-
Noodle, please come outside.
Hide.
No, I'm not leaving this house.
Hide.
Sir,
Now.
you have to come with me.
Fine.
Not until Weston gets back.
What, actually, do I recognize the voice at all or no?
It's just a random UEG soldier.
How does he know that? Patrick?
I'm gonna hide
look
on
at
the
the
other
window.
side. I'm gonna hide like next to the door, Patrick. Like next to the door frame. Mr. Noodle, open it,
No.
please.
I'm gonna put my mask back
He opens
on.
the door.
Are you hiding?
I'm not leaving.
Mostly.
As the guy immediately tries to grab.
As I go around, just pull-
Fire.
That is.
This is attack from ambush, by the way.
I know it is, which is still brawn. So it doesn't fucking
Oh,
matter.
right, because you're not as good as me. You have to roll bronze for attack from ambush.
I got an 8. I would like to spend 2 tokens.
Okay.
Hell,
How much what damage is your under?
is there a window in this attic I can dramatically leap out of?
Sure.
Okay, good to know.
3.
Good to know.
+2.
No. What do you mean +2?
Attack from ambush does
Yeah.
more damage.
No, it doesn't.
Thought it did.
No.
Mine does.
His
I'm
does,
back.
because he has a special thing.
Also, it's 10+. You get to choose something.
Correct.
One of them is more damage.
Yes, it is. I don't know if I'm going to see what I can do.
How many people are out there from aforementioned window in the attic? Am I seeing just 2?
Counting the guy that tried to grab him.
And who's currently getting shot?
He's currently getting shot.
Is there a way I can open this window quietly, even remote? No. Okay, no. Is it? This window does open,
Yes.
not quietly.
No.
Okay, cool. Is there a ledge out there I can stand on?
No.
No. Okay.
It's the too
You
old of
said
a...
jump out the window.
Are they looking at him?
I
Does he
said,
open
that
the
was a
window now?
theory.
I would like to give him a +1.
That was something I might. Yes. it
Thanks
was.
for watching.
'Cause I'm about to Assassin's Creed myself
I would like-
on the second man.
I would like
Please
to,
roll.
I would like to give him a 1
This is attack from ambush. Yes.
+1.
You get an extra +1.
Yes.
This it would be attack
Yes.
from. Yes.
Oh, also that's still 3 damage.
Yeah.
As I go. Is he dead?
And I have a +1
No,
to
he
that.
had a mascot. Helmet on.
He had a mascot.
He had a helmet on.
Okay.
You shot directly at the helmet.
I rolled the 12. I
+1.
I rolled
What'd
a
you say?
I rolled a 9 +3 plus your +1. So
He got a 13. My +1 was irrelevant.
I'm going to assume I just am assassin since I said Assassin's creating myself. I'm
You're
not
full
that
on.
over. Oh yes, I am fully Assassin's creating myself at this man. And since I'm doing that, I assume I'm using my big knife
Yes.
because
So you turn around the corner where you see Alfonso
Leap
leap down and stab the other man in the head, knocking him down.
and definitely killing him.
Yeah.
oh, not like I can't land on him and then just stab him right in the neck.
He wants to do the Assassin's Creed thing.
Fine.
He goes,
I'm Assassin's Creed this man.
Yes, you
Yes.
Assassin's Creed this man.
sweet.
The other guy's still alive.
My day just got
Somehow.
so
For
much
now.
better.
For never long.
No. As he stumbles back, almost getting hit by a car.
Hey man, there's a car there.
Can he even attack?
What?
Can he even attack?
And he is immediately hit by a police car.
Oh, I remember her.
Hey man, there's a car there. You shouldn't.
Stepping out, you see Sheriff Mole.
Riley.
Ma'am, you can't park.
Newdale, come with me. I'm not leaving till Weston. He's not coming back. She grabs him,
Oh my god.
shuts him into the car.
Well, that's
And she picks up Rocky by the scruff of his
Hey, be gentle.
neck, which raccoons aren't meant to be. They
No,
don't
they're
have
not.
them. He just,
Be gentle.
she throws him in the back of the car.
Riley.
Zach.
Thank you.
She gets
Hi.
in the car and drives away.
Does she recognize?
Isn't she one of my contacts?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my
Zach?
gosh, that's yes.
Would now be a really bad time to go through Weston's room.
Yes.
Guys, it's
Don't
noticeably
do that.
warmer tomorrow and drop them with a high of 70.
Why are you saying?
Hey, thanks, man.
Thanks. Thanks, pal.
Thanks.
We love you, man.
I figured I'd let you guys know.
Thank you.
Love
Thank
you.
you. There's
Why
nothing
was-
I can do to stop you, is there? I'll meet you at the apartments.
Should I make?
We don't.
I could go through Weston's room right now.
Which has not been touched.
I'm teleporting without him.
30
Can I use
years.
one token?
Yes.
Sweet, thank you.
Are you sure you want to do this?
I've already teleported away. Though.
There's like a 50% chance it's an explosive in there. That'll just
There's
blow
like
up when I walk in.
maybe a 5. You can mute me.
There's a 50-50. It just blows up when I walk in.
Yes.
It's a triple.
There's a 50-50 you resist the blowing up.
That is also true. You know
it's
what?
not.
I'm trying to be positive, Zane.
Like the
I could just ransack Mr. Newdale's whole house right now.
There's nothing of value.
Maybe in the basement where we found the laser
the,
thingy.
The tech stuff.
No, so whenever you first described Weston's room,
It
Yeah.
was
chatting
glowing.
with Howard.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm saying there's nothing of value in the rest of the house.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Not even in the basement where we found the other tech stuff.
You took everything, all the good stuff anyway.
where I played with an apple.
Yes.
You know what?
Don't say it like that.
That's what I did.
You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna try and get to Weston's room because I am
so
a
you
wicked
go.
bastard.
You go up quietly.
Very, very carefully opening
Open
this
the
door.
door. As you immediately get shot in the face with just a bunch of dust. It's not a trap. There's just a lot of dust.
Open the door. Get on the floor.
As
everybody-
everything is covered in a thick layer of dust.
I guess that means
And
it's
webs
impossible to get in
everywhere.
here without him knowing I was in here then. Well, that's out the window.
No, he hasn't entered this place.
That's true. I could just close the door and he might never know.
On the bed, you see a small cylinder. Big burrito. Very similar to the ones that down there, except for it's filled with this starry energy.
Is there? Can I
Actually,
roll
no,
a
it's been
scan
long.
the area equivalent? No, you should not. have. Is there a scan the area the cognition roll I can do to make sure there's anything else in the room that's
That
fascinating?
is the only thing in this room worth taking. Not that I want you to take it, but you will. It's the only thing worth taking.
What do I know about starry colors again?
None. I don't think you know anything about any colors, except for the one.
No, we do. We've had talked about colors and
Carver
forms.
is stars.
Who's Carver?
The guy who blows up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, I would know that.
You would also know from that Stars used to be the void, but the void died.
30
Like,
years
well,
ago.
doesn't actually, you don't know no more.
I found her just be sitting there, just like.
Now,
Mm.
I know what I have to do, and I have the strength to do it.
Can I contact
no way.
Archibald?
To get this thing without disturbing the dust.
Hey, there's a 50-50 chance, man.
No,
I know.
Can I contact Archibald really quick?
You've already disturbed the dust by opening the door.
Yeah, I know. Can I contact Archibald really quick?
Yes.
Hey, Archibald?
What is it?
Zach may or may not have messed up a teleportation. We ended up in Mr. Newdale's attic.
Okay.
Mr. Newdale just got dragged off by the police. That happened.
You're breaking into Weston's room.
Yeah. There's a big glowy vial of
I don't know,
not.
it's about maybe 4 inches.
It's a big glowy vial, and I
That's
will
big?
not.
Yeah.
I'm trying to feel.
That's massive.
I'm trying to feel good about myself, Patrick. Let me feel good about myself.
Anyway,
There's a big glowy vial with not void energy in there.
Did you get permission?
Yes.
he's lying.
I'm not going to roll. I said
He's
yes. I am 100% lying.
Then why are you
Yeah.
talking to me about it?
Hypothetically, just double checking here. The guy that blows up like a nuclear bomb class explosion was connected to that, right?
No.
No.
From what I understand, that has been there for 30 years since Weston disappeared,
Yeah.
which would mean that would date to the time before the void died, or no longer became a force, or whatever. That should be void energy, unless
Yeah.
it was replaced by the new force, whereas Carver is of the new version, whatever replaced the void.
Oh. So is this worth it grabbing?
It would be stealing.
Do you really think that's gonna stop me?
That's all he has left of his son.
Well, I mean, someone did just scream at him his son's dead. But...
Also, Constance is back.
Oh.
Cloud is here.
Oh, that's gonna be a problem.
What do you mean?
Maybe not something to stay open to cops.
Yeah, well, I'll keep that to myself for a brief little bit.
Did you say that aloud?
No, that's going to be a problem.
Yes.
Yeah.
You said that part.
Ye-
Out loud.
Yeah.
Did you say that? I'm gonna keep that to myself for a little bit. Did you say that part?
No.
Ah,
No, that was not on the comms.
all right.
But that might be a problem. That was on the comms? Guess what? Is this worth nabbing? Was the question. Like hypothetically, if I were to fence it to somebody like yourself, what would I get for it?
Do I want it? Yes. However, I don't want you to steal it.
Do you really think you're the only person that I could find that would be interested in that?
You should not.
Oh, I can think of at least 2 people off
Now-
the top of my head that would be interested in that.
Then again,
Maybe 3.
the UEG will probably know it's there. If
Yep.
they don't already, they will soon.
Yeah, so it's safekeeping.
Bring it by.
Yes!
Already established.
I am going.
Go in.
I have a mask on.
No, you said you took it off.
No, I put it back on when they showed up. When the UEG agents showed up.
Yes, he did.
No,
I said that out loud.
Much dust. Nope, it's too much.
Isn't this? Doesn't the Infinity Armor cycle out toxins and dust?
doesn't.
Sure does try.
It doesn't matter.
Sure does
It tries. I just have to go back to the bunker to replace the air filters.
It does its best. It does its best, but you do grab the thing, and you're very careful not to press the button on the right side.
Oh, wait, I remember.
I could drink this.
Better not be what I hope it is.
Oh, it's not liquid?
It's like a battery.
Okay, out of character, is this just a summon Weston button? No?
Do not press that button. Kind of like a gun. Only pointed at what you want to make go away.
I knew it. No.
After I just asked for a weapon.
This is what I think it is.
I don't know exactly what it is, but it's not good.
Invoke Weston button.
Nope.
I think that was, yeah.
Actually, it's more remove target creatures.
This is sort of.
Oh, wait. I have one of the only counters.
I am one of the only counters.
Anyway, you grab
Shut up.
Yeah,
and shift.
I don't press the button. I think about pressing the button.
I'm shifting.
But you're worried that might take its value down.
Yes.
And we're going to shift over to Mason
Yes.
as you have exited out the back of the town hall.
Yes.
Where are you going?
Move the party forward. He had a 4-way. I'm going to find Archibald.
So go back there.
To where Archibald is.
You could contact Archibald.
This is stuff that he does not want to say over the comms.
You can say, "Hey Archibald, I want to talk."
Beep. Hey Archibald, I want to talk. He distinctly does not say it that way.
Oh, then
How
say
does he
it
say it?
correctly.
Hey Archibald, are you free to talk?
Why are you saying it like that, man?
Kill you.
Yes, do you want me to come to you or you want to come to me? I'm at Devil's
Um,
Rock.
I can come to you. It's fine.
Cloud has arrived. Constance is with them.
Great. My favorite.
Some of them are here right now.
Even better.
Who's that?
Mason,
Oh, I know.
why did you ask?
I just wanted to see if you would tell me.
Oh, that implies he overheard my conversation. That can't be.
Correct.
Archie's going to check to see if the line has been tapped.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Since
Could he
he got there.
Could he?
Not as long as he's there. No, he's just really smart. Actually, there isn't. It is power related, but not technomancy.
He's got larger than average ears.
He's the one with the maroon braid. No, that was Crow.
His
Yeah.
ears do be
Yes,
Does
white
he has a white braid. I'm gonna scan him.
That's not going to tell you what he can do.
That one.
If he's doing it right now, it will.
I did. What did I
It's
say?
always
His
on.
ears be popping off. Did not
His
as
power
well as I thought it
Someone
would.
heard me.
Is deduction.
No, I heard you. It did
Ah.
not.
Quite literally, he can. He, in a very literal sense, he thinks
Ginger taxes.
faster than everyone else does.
Ah.
Patrick, what are the chances I think
No.
0.
That's because you think really slowly.
If he
Tidus,
if
not
he
the character.
outthink my thunking, can I outthunk his thonking?
No.
Big Braun goes strong thing.
I'm gonna.
Anyway,
I've got.
are
an
you sure
edit.
you want to go to him as he's on the other side of town? And you would have to cut through all of the UEG to get there again? The long way round.
No, you're actually just gonna you're gonna roll cognition.
The long way.
The white.
No, bad idea. Evil.
Man.
Not doing that one ever.
You see those ideas you have? Put them in a pen and never acknowledge them.
Put them in a
Actually,
pit.
wait.
Yes.
Don't I roll spirit for that and everyone else rolls cognition?
Yes.
I'm still not doing it.
Then why did you ask?
Because I needed to clarify things, but that's the evil space, and we don't like going into the evil space. It scares me.
Coward.
It makes me sad and takes my muffins.
Makes me sad
So,
and threatens to take a
anyway,
lot more than my muffin.
As you are... can I have the map?
No.
We have it now.
Most.
Yeah, okay.
Speed walking.
Would you like to roll hide from view?
Fuck.
Ew.
That's Swift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do Swift, pal.
Either
Is it
that or
good?
she can come to you.
I can pick you up if you'd like.
Bro.
Stop
What are
it.
you doing?
I could just be a man and roll spirit.
Yeah, man.
Do it.
It's scary.
No, that's copyrighted, Connor.
Should I be a man?
Be a man, Zane.
That fucking already.
Come on, Zane. Live a little.
Yeah, that's what we just did.
Come on, Zane.
Yeah, we
Little.
Titus is an ass, but we did it.
9, 10, 11.
You find yourself, Mason, in a white room. Sitting at the desk. A blank piece of paper is at the typewriter. There is a word scratched into the desk right next to the keyboard. to the typewriter.
What's the word?
The bird.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Sorry.
It's
Actually, it's just.
no,
Actually,
no,
the
no,
word is.
accurate.
The word is Bingus Jungle Fruit.
It's
Bird.
actually.
No, I know what it is. I know what the word is. Fish.
No, it's one word.
You know, Zane,
All right, guys. It's
sometimes-
nice. Nice.
Sometimes
Nice.
I regret
What's the word?
you.
Patrick? What's the word?
being here.
What's the word?
It's chicken jockey. Let's do it.
Lies.
Gross. Uncomfortable feeling. Don't like.
There
Spirit.
are faint whispers everywhere.
I'm leaving.
What did you
now.
say?
Said there are faint whispers everywhere.
Oh, joy!
Oh, that doesn't.
Devil's Rock. Devil's Rock. Archibald Monroe.
Make a grit
Devil's
roll.
Rock. Fuck you.
Hey, you said you wanted to be a man.
You must.
Actually, he asked me if I wanted if he should be a man. What was that, Mason?
That's a
You
4.
want to token that?
Oh,
He has 4.
I could token it, or I could take the level up.
Would this level you
Oh,
up?
that's a.
It would. I'm at 7 out of 8.
Uh-huh.
It's in.
But granted, I'm probably gonna level up
Hey,
at the end of the
Carson.
session anyways.
Yes.
Are you busy tomorrow?
And I could burn
Maybe not
the 3.
the time to
No,
talk
I
about
know.
it, Aaron.
I could burn the 3 tokens to
We can't.
succeed,
Uh-huh. That's
And
not.
then-
I mean, it's kind of success.
and then pray that my spirit roll is good enough to get my ass out of here.
Okay, make a spirit roll now.
Did you use
I haven't
those?
spent the.
Okay.
I'm gonna
spend-
spend the tokens. I'm gonna spend 3 tokens to make that a 7.
Okay.
Wow, Zane, I thought we decided you lived a little.
Now make a spirit roll.
I'm not gonna live a little to take a 4. I'm better at spirit than grit, anyways.
Are you there?
Yeah, I've got a
You
m-
token from your spirit roll the first time. Yeah, you still have one.
I did. So I still have 1 token.
That will so be helpful.
I mean, yeah.
It part of me
It
is
might.
hoping he barely succeeds. The other part of me is like, get 2.
Do it.
I physically cannot get a 2 on a spirit roll.
No, I want you to roll it.
You can still fail.
True.
The whispers are getting closer.
It's a 7.
Oh my god.
And you appear next to Archibald.
With tip
So
chambers
Archibald,
right there.
what do I look like? What does it look like when I appear? Because no one's ever seen me appear before.
You just are there, I would assume.
You were always there.
What are you talking about? You don't appear. You've been there the whole time.
Yeah, man.
I don't like the implication. Does that imply that for like a days on end I was just standing on top of Devil's Rock chilling?
No. What are you talking about? You
I
appeared
appear-
there.
But you've also always been there. So what did you?
So effectively, to me, I appear there. To everyone else, I've just been there the whole time.
No. I don't know what you're talking about, Zane. So he appears next to you.
What do you want to talk about?
You're clearing this up at the end of the session, okay?
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Yeah. Do you? I'm gonna just unfold this letter. Do you have the faintest idea what storm cloud is?
Do I have the faintest idea what storm cloud is?
Make a cognition roll.
I would love to. This is gonna be the first time I get a 2 on cognition.
No one knows about the red notes, Aaron.
He's shown people the red notes.
Have you?
I think so.
I think
Oh,
you
okay,
should-
never mind.
Alfonso, one of
I've
them.
shown
least
people the
Alfonso.
red notes.
It's been a minute since we had a red note.
Yeah, because I got the random like text and call, and they knew about that.
Yeah.
And then I told them about the red notes.
Right.
That is a 10.
Years and years ago, all you can think of is a single mention from Tracy about, like, maybe not even mentioned, like, all you may have seen was a few notes that mentioned something called Storm Cloud.
Well,
I-
I've been making.
I vaguely remember hearing a mention of it. Well, seeing it mentioned once, but nothing specific. It was a long time ago.
When I say a long time ago, I mean when the UEG was being founded.
Yeah, like 30 years ago.
Yes. Read the bottom
Read the
You don't need to read it out loud.
2 sentences. Hello, John.
Hi, John.
It does refer to him as John, not Mason.
CS. Interesting. Can't be Calvinstrom. That would be bad.
Chicken sake.
Chicken sake.
Any idea who CS might be?
No, I've got no clue. Correct? Can I roll cognition?
No.
This wouldn't. I can assume this would not be Calvinstrom.
It cannot be Calvin Strong because the notes were there before he disappeared.
Yeah, but time bubbles existed.
That's true.
Does
So,
an
I
eight
figured
succeed?
you probably weren't going to be doing that.
Can't
No.
roll.
But if I could, would
No.
have succeeded. You hate me.
Yes.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can't figure out where this machine they're building is.
Yay.
They're working on a machine. Hey, Chip Chambers.
Mason. Kane.
I know.
How
So
terrifying does
I would
that
have a
look
vague
right
understanding.
now? After the whole teleporty thing, like how?
You feel a little out of it.
Just jittery.
Yeah.
So I would have, from my scanner, I would have a
Look at
vague
you.
understanding that his power amplifies his cognitive abilities.
Yes.
This is Chip. He's
I know things.
What's 2 plus 2?
Depends on who you ask. Depends on where you're asking from. And this specifically depends on what
And also,
type
if
of
you're
numbers
gonna
they
make a
are.
joke.
What's your answer?
4.
Fish.
I like him.
Zane likes him. I don't know if that's
What's 4 plus 4? No, we don't have time for this.
no, we don't.
Well, depends.
Are you familiar with Stormcloud?
I can find out.
Click, click, click. All he's doing is playing the Google dinosaur jump game and just thinking about things.
Whatever Stormcloud is behind a very strong firewall. This is that I cannot crack.
Let's see if
He doesn't have a strong enough extinguisher.
Zax, do you think you'd be able? Zax, do you think you'd be able to pull that off, or?
It might take a while, but maybe.
All right.
My mom looked at me weird, and I don't know why.
Because you're you.
She was like,
Does anybody need?
It's
better
because she
music?
loves you very much.
she looked at the group and was like,
Did you like the extinguisher, Joe?
"Did you say that out loud?"
He must need a very strong.
Yes.
Yes, he
Was
did
that
say that.
in-game?
out loud. Yes, that was in game.
Yeah, it was kind of funny.
I mean, yeah, we're live. What's confusing here?
You're confused.
Correct. That's all I am.
Okay. You're confused because Connor is here, isn't it?
There is.
Anyway,
Sorry.
A man
So,
who mill.
He's gonna.
the
Do
words
you-
kind of magic codes.
Zach, do you need me to ask for access to his computer? To do
Yes.
that, or okay. Are you okay with me letting my AI friend into your computer to
No.
crack that firewall? Can you give him access to that?
I can. I will
Wonderful.
not.
Spanish and French.
Can you help him get access to the area where that?
I do not trust any AI that I have not encountered.
And if Stormcloud is something critical to the mission here, well, it is critical to
Then
the
I'll
mission
crack
here.
it eventually. It might take me a while, but I can get there.
Or you could work with the AI, and you
Did
could
you
work
make
with
it?
Zax.
Is it your AI? I don't trust you. So,
No, I did not.
What if I say
That's
I
even
made
worse.
the AI?
you didn't.
He's right.
I don't need
He's
my
good.
power. I don't need my power to fix that out.
He's good.
Yeah, he and Daniel would get along swimmingly.
Who's Daniel?
No.
Okay.
His name is Dingus Numble.
He doesn't concern
I can't
himself
read
with
mine.
matters below
No,
the
thank
cosmic
God.
level.
You could figure it out.
There's so many Daniels in the world.
I'm honestly surprised Archibald didn't just say up.
That's a good point.
Well, because he doesn't hate him as much as a.
So,
So,
what do you do?
Okay.
Well,
I'm just gonna like lean over and watch him work on the computer. How fast are his fingers going?
You cannot. They are moving so fast.
But not like flashbacks.
He's not even looking at the keyboard.
and there's no
Yeah, those are
physical
real
augmentation.
keyboard
This is just practice.
Archibald, what's the number? What's his count? Give me his metachlorian count.
The worst at
That
this.
dude.
Uh,
Is
yeah,
he just
what-
typing the alphabet over and over again?
No.
What power level is he at?
Remember the powers.
Yeah, it's fair.
Off the top of my head.
Low, general, significant.
That's danger.
That's
Oh.
danger.
Alpha,
Here,
beta,
I
omega,
mean, yeah.
gamma,
here, I'm pulling it up.
Omega's the.
Flamma,
The Greek alphabet.
chamma.
In terms of actual power, not that strong.
Alright. Oh yeah, so there's omega, alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon.
Probably.
You're an
Probably the middle.
All
Like
right,
a
so
Gamma.
lower, middle, gamma. All right,
Yeah.
cool.
You've got
Danger
gamma.
level low.
Uh,
I beat him in a game of chess.
No.
What's my danger level?
We
Don't
don't need to
answer
talk
that.
about that.
We already know the answer.
Anyway, so we're going to shift over.
High ranking
To Constance.
omega.
I think.
You're making your way through the alleyways of town over to the mall. Specifically, on top of it is where you were told to meet. But there are various UEG patrols around and occasional police, but clearly not nearly as much as there once was.
Sure.
As you make your way to the mall, which seems to have been there are a lot of people inside, but they're being kept there by a few UEG squads. What would you like to do
Hellhound's in the mall?
on the mall?
On the mall.
Yes.
You mean the building you just eated yourself off of at one point?
That was the apartment,
Oh, that was the.
but you don't know that.
I was there.
He
No,
was
no.
there. He was with Red.
Oh,
Landed
right.
Directly behind me. And
Oh.
I went,
So I
Have-
need to get on top of the mall.
Yes. You have climbed up it before.
Yeah. Well, then I will attempt to do so again.
Roll Braun.
11.
So climbing on various pipes and such on the sides of the building, make your way on top. Where on the other side, you see a man hunched over with big. He's looking away from you, but you can see he has these giant goggles, giant binoculars. He's wearing this reddish, long coat with this, with a pack next to him, and sitting on the edge of the building is this strange, high-tech looking pistol.
Agent Hellhound?
Yes. And turning around, he this reddish hair, thick red beard as he hooks the gun on his belt. You must be Agent K.
Yes.
Of
Corporal.
course. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Ruger.
Sorry, sir?
Hellhound, Ruger, either way.
Ruger?
Yes,
Sir?
this is my name.
I see.
right before he started talking, capable of putting two and two together.
Yes, but you did not know he was part of
No.
Cloud.
Titus put that together. Archer, Alfonso has not.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a small chance he might have been like, at
Probably
that point.
not. He was too focused on the gun.
Well, no, it might have. It probably quite possibly he thought about it at one point, and then went,
No, he knew.
Crow told me to report to you, sir, and
Yes.
he told me that you would fill me in with the current situation, and then I would fill you in with what I know of my experience in the past.
As you can see, the city has been taken over by UEG patrols on the west and east sides of the city. The town hall has been refurbished into a sort of stronghold for the citizens of Entity Point.
The citizens?
Yes, the mayor has put out a call to arms to fight back
Against the UEG.
The UEG. Yes. Terrible decision, really. But this is what they have decided to do.
I see.
The leader of the UEG station is Dr. Gordon Holmes.
Do I recognize that name?
Ariel.
That's right.
With some sort of soldier, codename Alpha, following him. Seems to be some super soldier. Tall, big, kind of like that Shogun, but less mentally aware, I shall say.
I see.
And far more powerful.
Yes, sir.
The weakest point most likely is Gordon himself, but he is protected at all times.
Understood. Is our objective just to observe for the time being?
Find out any weaknesses and strike.
Understood, sir.
And what can you tell me?
Well, I would assume that there are a number of figures that I've worked with in the past that are still here and active. That being Archibald Monroe, a former UEG scientist turned some sort of revolutionary. Also, Mason Kane, or
He is the new assistant mayor.
yes. I gave a report to Cloud on what he is capable of doing. In the event that you have not heard this, he's capable of effectively rewriting time, changing events to more favorable outcomes.
So we want him on our side.
Yes, or we want him
Out of-
out of the way.
Out of the way.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Alfonso Bernard. I was trying to remember what Fonzie was short for. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Alfonso Bernard, former UEG assassin, also turned some form of
I-
revolutionary.
I know Alfonso. I have been embedded in Entity Point for years, and we were part of an old crew together.
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, he at the time that I last saw him, he did not have any special abilities, but works very closely with Monroe and thus has access to a variety of technology that would allow him to emulate, any number of things. Same with Mason Kane.
And as you're talking, he puts the binoculars back on and starts looking around.
There's also a bunker owned by Alfonso Bernard, Daniel Lane, and Archibald.
One of the agreements upon Constance leaving was he wouldn't tell people about the bunker.
Yeah,
He did agree to that.
That's true.
He lied.
So is he keeping
He
a
didn't-
promise or not?
He didn't lie. He's just breaking his promise.
Yeah. He's just breaking it.
He's kept. Yeah, I mean, he hasn't brought it up until this point
Yeah. So currently now,
because it
only-
wasn't relevant,
True.
which is what he promised.
Freaking problem.
He promised not to tell anything unless it became relevant, and now it's relevant.
Maybe we need to kill him.
He's held up his end of the agreement.
Reference to your joke.
He has also leaked every bit of important information that we didn't think anyone should know.
Weird. It's almost like he's a soldier.
It's almost like he's not a part of the group anymore.
Yeah. It's almost like he left because he hated you guys.
He doesn't give a
Yeah, there's a bunker owned by Alfonso Bernard, Archibald Monroe, and Daniel Lane. Daniel Lane, the current one in this universe, is the it originally came from a different universe, which was crumbling. The team that I was a part of brought him over so that he could oversee and help with the operations run in and out of the bunker. The bunker is also possessed of super intelligent artificial intelligence by the name of Zax, who has been given physical form on multiple occasions and is capable of running, a number of operations, capable of constructing technology so long as it's given the appropriate materials and blueprints.
So this bunker would be a good base of operations.
It would be an incredible asset if Cloud wanted a foothold here, yes.
Good to know. And you would be capable of showing it to me.
Yes, I do remember its location.
Good.
Daniel's gonna kill you.
Uh,
Daniel is going to kill you. He's going to kill you himself.
I don't know what you guys expected from Constance coming back.
I expect him to be a moderately bad person. And higher.
No. No, he's more dedicated to what he promised he would be dedicated to than he ever would have been.
I've been a bad person this season, and I didn't tell anyone where the bunker was.
I don't think giving that information away makes Constance a bad person.
I don't think I would necessarily say bad person. I'm just saying bad.
I never said bad person. He did.
It was probably honestly
How
that's
do we
probably
play the
one of
game? Because
Yeah.
Constance believes
Yeah.
you.
Oh, that's true.
You did. We might keep playing after you leave.
If you're okay.
Okay.
Depending on if there's good starting point.
Of course, I assume now the former mayor, Jonathan Myers, has been in contact with Cloud for some time. We also worked with Project Enigma, Matthias.
Yes, the crow should be making contact.
Yes. Yeah, he told me as such, sir. Yeah. If we're going to get a better grasp on anything that's going down here, I think it would be best we speak with Archibald Monroe, which Crow is already doing. He's already made contact with him. And also with Mason Kane. Those two will probably be more aware as to what's happening here than anybody else.
And would it be best if you talk to them or
No.
one of us?
No, we did not end on good terms. Of course, I can do so if I am ordered to, and I will be happy to do it. However, I think there would be, certainly from the people who came, from the members of the syndicate detached to Entity Point, there would be people that they would receive better than me.
Understood. This is all good. It's all good.
It's also worth noting that within the bunker is a prison capable of containing entities. One of these is the former leader of the Cabal, Gearhart, who has mutated beyond any point of human recognition.
So I have been monitoring Fioron, who is still within the city.
Yes, it also contains the Shadow Orb, which is an object that is a part of my deal with the darkness, as Cloud well knows. I don't believe that anything else is contained in there, but they do have the capacity to, well, effectively imprison anyone and anything that they so choose, so long as they can get them in there.
And like as you're talking, he looks around again. Well, that's not good.
Sir?
He hands you the binoculars, where he just points out, and coming from the UEG station, you see 10 GOD soldiers.
Have we?
That is what Nolan Hayes was.
Right. GOD was an elite task
Yes.
force of the UEG. That's right.
He was designed for
And there is a total of
10.
20 of them.
Oh, okay. So basically 20 Hayes.
20
Hazes.
Hayes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
That's a lot of time.
Well, two of them were killed when the Sparta facility was destroyed.
Cool.
Yeah.
2 of them. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Holy shit.
That is not good. I will contact Crow shortly. Can you keep monitor them while I go do so?
Yes, sir.
And he heads over, and you see as they're heading towards the woods.
No.
In what direction?
No.
You know where.
The bunker.
I'm gonna kill
I, s-
Constance, and then I'm gonna kill Nolan.
I assume I have a comlink with Crow.
Yes.
I will with haste inform him that 10 GOD soldiers are headed that direction.
And after you do that, I'm gonna turn on everyone's microphone because why not?
Oh, boy.
You see Chip? Yeah. Shit. Okay, we gotta go.
Where?
GUD is on their way.
Fuck.
They're heading towards the woods.
That's my favorite way.
Which
Mason's ever said
section
that.
of the woods?
Fuck.
Wait a second.
You know, we can just assume
Is it
it's
toward
here.
the bunker
It's
or
towards the
Devil?
bunker.
Everyone out of the bunker. Everyone out of the lab. I need to. This is
No, that was Patrick.
Okay.
no. He was.
Patrick's voice and Chip's voice are slightly different in the way that you can't really tell unless
All
Patrick
right,
distinctly
so-
Fun
says it.
fact,
Jonathan-
Patrick is actually every NPC in the game.
What? That's
You're a
insane!
I know.
Jonathan.
That's what you took out
Jonathan's
of
not
that?
here.
Oh, Jonathan
Remember,
left. All
If you want me to
Yeah,
be,
no, he said he was going to
Great.
start getting people out of town.
Great. All
I
right.
can't say that on stream.
So-
I'll say that when we're done.
oh no.
You just
Um,
implied what you were saying.
I did not actually. You guys aren't ready for what I'm going to say.
I'm not.
So,
ready for it.
Yep.
Where are you going?
so first, I am collapsing my lab
Yes.
and
Good man.
keeping with him after he gets out. Then I assume it would be a bad idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, everyone gets out and you collapse the lab. Where are we going? What's the plan? I
need-
say we
I
avoid
need
them
to
and
go.
go into this. Go meet up with the Project Enigma in the city.
You do that. I have other things to take care of. Let's go to teleport.
Okay.
Bye, Mason.
Bye. And he starts leaving with the. other-
What the hell?
Oh yeah, you didn't tell Mason what was going
He's-
on. That you can't
he's
use the comms
teleporting-
because they're tapped.
Near.
Chip said out loud. He and Mason was there.
Oh wait. Oh, I forgot Mason was there.
Yeah, no.
hold
Archibald
up.
didn't tell Mason where
Oh.
Be there to
sorry.
deal with them myself.
Never mind. One
Granted,
moment.
I could
Mason, would you like to
probably
come with?
manage, but I wouldn't be happy about it.
Mason, would you like to come with?
No, actually, I think I'll be fine here. Yes, please.
Great.
He's going to where they're going.
Dobian dice todavía
No.
They're going to the
That is a
bunker.
10
Oh no, where the soldiers are going. Yeah, no, I'm not.
So you appear outside the bunker, I assume.
with Mason.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yep.
We should probably post up defenses here.
Zax, let them know.
What?
He said, Zax, let everyone in the bunker know.
There's only one person in the bunker, and it's Daniel.
Yeah, he's the big. Well, Arch doesn't know that.
Yeah, I
And
know.
also, Daniel is the person who needs to know.
This is correct.
Very much so. Yes.
Patrick,
Because he might just.
theoretically, will we be dealing with this right now or next session?
Dealing with is a strong word.
Well,
Hey, good question.
we still have
Will they
25
be
minutes.
reaching the bunker?
Yes.
Okay.
Could I,
Quick question.
In theory, sorry, I'm just wondering if, in theory, could I prep a use power roll? Not
Maybe.
specifically rewriting something, just charging.
Sure.
Cool.
I love that power on Quantum Break.
Just roll right now.
Time blow.
All right. Are you telling everyone over comms?
Chip Chambers.
The bunker is
breached.
breached. Wait, so is the line still tapped? Because I'm no longer near him. All right. The bunker's location has been disclosed to the UEG. They are they're sending 10 GOD soldiers
Didn't you
this
say 20?
direction.
I said there are 20.
There are a total of 20.
There are 10 of them here.
Go into the white room. Is that just a pure?
They're
spirit roll, or
outfitted-
is that use power?
Pure spirit.
They're outfitted with omega suits, which provide enhanced durability, strength, speed, and enhanced physical abilities.
Bunch of things.
Are there any anything? Is there any specific way that Archie would know of to take to like any weaknesses, for lack of a better term?
Well, you built them. Would you build them with a weakness?
I wouldn't build them with a weakness,
Constance
but
found
Did you
one.
put
Would
a
they-
Faraday cage in? Important question. You're a Faraday
Now-
cage.
Constance knows how to break them.
he sure does. By punching them,
You do not know specifically where the weakness is.
could I start analyze? Could I roll cognition to try to analyze in my brain? Think about
That might take.
Okay,
Since
so
you do
quick
not
question.
have the blueprints with you, that might take you more time than you have.
Alfonso would have headed back to the bunker after picking up the giant weird glowy thingy.
Yes.
The not giant weird glowy thingy.
Does Zach even
Is he
have an
back at the
earpiece?
bunker yet? Would he be back
Yes, I'll say yes.
He's walking up now.
You're walking up now.
there? As he's saying this,
Zach doesn't. I don't
Hey, good
think Zach's
question.
been given an earpiece yet.
I gave Zach an
Okay,
earpiece.
sorry. It's just been so long.
Yeah.
hey,
Okay.
Did you say that the militia, the town's militia, was basically led by Gordon Holmes?
Yeah. Well, no. The UEG station is Gordon.
Okay, yes, thank you.
The militia is the Mayor Gideon
Person.
Grant.
Do we still have the little like bracelet things that prevent power dampening?
Yeah, he's basically allowed people to have those if they want.
Like the little bracelet thing?
Yeah.
hey, quick question.
Yeah, he has replicate. He has
I
a
am going
replica
to be
thing.
standing right in front of the bunker. I'm going to tell you to put one on me. Because I currently am not wearing the suit and I don't have one of those on.
Hey, did you
Oh,
put a
you
Faraday?
mean one? Are you talking about something that dampens you, or something that
Prevents it.
stops you from being damped?
Unfortunately, that was only for against the assurance.
specifically? Although the
In
Infinity,
case the GOD soldiers have power dampeners with them, I'm not taking any chances.
Fair.
Okay.
Either that or just slap something on me. That's
Well, screw Zach's plan. He's gonna try to
Because
head
I'm not going
back
to
to
be
the
moved.
bunker.
hey Archibald,
What?
did you put a Faraday cage in those suits of armor by any
Not
chance?
exactly well. They regular EMP wouldn't if it was a targeted disruption. Would I have been able to use powered energy to do this to fuel those?
Omega
suits?
suits are built with power dampeners on them against things, not who's inside. So powers do not work on Omega suits.
Yeah, but just a straight
clarifying.
EMP would.
Yeah.
No.
No.
They were
They're-
they were designed.
They are powered not by electricity.
It's good.
Noted.
Correct.
Doing, doesn't it?
They're run by cosmic energy. and
Dreams.
electricity.
correct.
So an EMP would be
His
ineffective.
power is hopes and dreams.
An EMP would be completely ineffective as it runs off of powered
Ezreal?
cosmic energy rather than electricity.
Undertale?
Hypothetically,
you can play it.
could you make
What are
a
you doing?
powered EMP?
I have.
Pulling up hopes
I-
and dreams.
I have.
No?
I haven't. I built stuff specifically to both prevent such things
Please
from
tell me
affecting
you're going
me.
inside the bunker
Yes.
and you're not just talking outside.
Yes.
Tell me you're putting something on the
Yes.
Ding,
I-
ding,
How many
ding.
minutes we got?
I'm not going to tell you that.
All right.
You don't know.
Well, no,
You no longer know where they are.
I'm assuming you're going into the bunker and grabbing it and then coming back out.
I will
No,
just
it's-
let you know.
I have.
Well,
it's one
we
of
did
my.
get a pretty
yeah,
good
it's one of the
time
things
of
I've
when
made.
the information was
Gotcha.
passed around of when they were leaving town in that direction. So how
They
long?
would have arrived within 15 minutes.
So we got like a 15-minute window.
Around this time, maybe 10 minutes.
Dope.
Yeah. Archie would be saying these things inside the bunker.
Mhm.
Like, are you inside the bunker?
No.
No, you're not.
I'm standing right outside.
Yeah, he hasn't moved.
All right.
He's all charged up right now.
For context, when you went to put it on me, I would have told you to avoid my hands because they would be
You'd
covered
see
in cracks
as
and glowing bright white.
both of his hands are covered in cracks.
Can I assume that like the Cabal anti-dampeners would be effective against most UEG?
You can assume maybe,
All right.
as these were designed by Fura.
Hey, quick question. What about the ones that were designed off of the Infinity armor?
Those were not bracelets. Those were like half suits.
Yeah, but those are just against general dampening, right?
Yes,
Yes.
he does not have one on and does not have time to put one on.
Can I try to teleport back to the bunker?
You can. You
I
don't
don't-
have to roll for that.
I don't have any tokens.
Oh yeah, you're right. Roll for that.
9.
You do arrive back at the bunker.
Shogun's sword
What?
is in the bunker, right?
Correct.
You know, it's the nice thing.
I'm gonna
No.
go nabs it really quick.
Not correct. It is in Archie's lab.
It's Archie's portable lab.
Okay, can I bum that sword off you for a few minutes?
Are they inside? Both of them?
Yes.
Okay, and I teleport in.
Have you?
Okay.
Have you figured out a way to
Where-
use it?
About
One
to find out.
I'll just mute Constance for now.
Got
What?
some theories.
Where is everyone in the bunker?
I assume
Not
we're
in
still
the
Where is
bunker.
everyone that is in the bunker? In the bunker.
He's in the first floor talking out.
Okay. Shortly, the elevator opens and Catherine walks out. What the hell's going on?
UEG GOD agents approaching.
What?
10 of them. 10.
10?
10 GOD.
She immediately presses a button on her armor and the helmet forms and the force field comes out of the left gauntlet.
Can I borrow that sword?
I
As
don't
she
know.
goes over
Doesn't it
to where
literally
Mason
not
is.
work with you?
So I don't know how they found out. One of the people we protected must have snitched.
Where I'm standing and gradually glowing brighter and brighter. Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Sword?
Archie is going to. He's gonna regret this. But he's going to quickly open his lab up in a small clearing, go retrieve the sword, exit, close the lab up. Here, he's.
Thank you. Could go pay Daniel a visit.
It's
really
too
quick.
heavy.
I thought we had the smaller one and the big one.
Oh yeah, you'd have a small one.
Wait, we have a
I-
smaller one?
Yeah, there was a smaller one. There was two. There was the really big one that actual Shogun used, and then the smaller one.
Never mind.
I
you have a smaller
assume. I assumed I was being handed the not try
one.
it.
Smaller one doesn't do it.
Oh. Okay.
It's just a
a
sword.
cool sword.
Well, here's the thing. Shogun's sword was meant to direct his power into it. The sword itself was not what cut through anything.
Yeah,
But it is a nice sword.
But it is a nice sword.
It is still a sword. So I teleport directly outside the bunker where he is. Mason!
As her right gauntlet's also like shaking.
Is she also outside now?
His energy
We're
kind
both
of.
right there.
Okay.
hey,
Mason.
good thing you have an effect before you show up. Otherwise, you probably would have died.
Sorry.
What's going on? How can I help?
The GOD agents with they are the. I made those suits to counteract specials.
Good thing
They are the anti-special.
It's a good thing he's not.
Echoing through the woods, you hear Archibald Monroe. I need you and your crew to surrender now.
Curse, want to take the reins?
Already on it. As Zach shifts into Curse.
Now,
I'll watch you back.
normally Archie does not wear his lab coat out of the lab. He has not had.
What?
He is.
The mask
What do
situation.
you mean the
He is currently in his tactical suit
I've not seen
with
the
the
movie. I
lab
know what
coat
you're
still
talking
over it because it's just
It's like
still been nothing has stopped.
Correct.
He's gonna step out.
extremely powerful.
As you see walking through the woods,
Yes.
10 GOD soldiers.
I went to go pay Daniel a visit.
So you go inside.
No,
I
had
did-
Zax
when we
alert
first-
everyone in the building that
I did when we first got there. I got the sword from Archibald and went to go see Daniel.
Okay.
Because,
You went to go
Well,
see Daniel while Archie was getting out the sword. Archie would have tossed the sword inside the bunker for you to pick up
okay.
when you're coming out, because it would take him a minute to deploy
Okay,
it.
so we're going
run
to
in
do
the
the thing with Daniel
Yeah.
real quick, and then we'll cut back.
And then Carson will leave in 15 minutes.
We got a
Compromised.
slight predicament.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just a few loose threads that kind of need cleaning.
Mention a cloud, not the UG.
Uh-huh.
Do you have something I could borrow to go do the aforementioned cleaning of loose threads?
Probably.
Can I borrow something?
Fine. You'll go and hand you a helmet.
A helmet?
Yes.
Dope. I'm put it on.
It does exactly what you asked it to do.
What's it look like?
That's up to you.
Oh.
While you're thinking of that,
Ew.
we're going to cut back out. So, 10 GOD soldiers are walking towards you. And they stop about 100 feet away.
What does Zach's vision look like when he goes into Curse's spot?
Infrared.
Oh,
Actually,
gee.
no. Inverted.
Oh, joy. But I can also see things that he can't. Or that other people can't.
Okay, I have that.
Send another text. Yeah.
We do love when secret texts are sent. Do we not?
Archibald.
Monroe.
The man leading the group is Nolan.
Hey, we love that guy.
So you.
We distinctly
did
do not
this.
love that guy.
No, we actually do.
He's pro.
What did they offer you? What did she offer
Money,
you?
money, 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 money.
I need you to surrender, please. Before anyone gets hurt. And you hear Catherine just go, "Come any closer and you're all gonna get hurt."
I built those suits.
Damn it,
I
I
know
wish
their
I could talk.
limitations.
You did. Unfortunately, these aren't your suits.
quick scan.
You design. You can't scan them.
L.
They've been
As
upgraded.
all of them pull out their gauntlets and something's charging up. Do your thing.
So I can do it?
Do it.
Oh,
All right.
Artillery cannon.
All right.
Mortar shot.
Oh, I mean,
No.
I
Boom.
So,
I see.
as I'm still gradually glowing, my hands are still gradually glowing brighter and brighter. He just puts his hands up. In the middle of their charge, I shoot out my own. There is then immediately following a gigantic energy blast in the middle of the group, effectively a plasma grenade detonating in the middle of them.
The time blast from Quantum Break.
Okay.
But him.
It's just
So
raw
much
energy.
worse.
It's no
Energy.
time.
So much worse. What happened?
It's on your tie.
What happened?
Oh, gross.
That doesn't answer my
Not
damn
That
question.
just happened.
Ew.
Oh my gosh.
As this energy explosion in the middle of them, knocking some of them away. When it knocks Nolan to the ground. But some of them still have their thing. Some of the ones on the outskirts still are charging, and they fire.
I would like to draw their fire
How?
by being
Dead.
the person. Okay, what are they aiming at exactly?
You.
The entrance.
You got
All right.
Everything.
Uh.
Everywhere right here.
All right. I assume I can only do one thing.
Correct.
Great. So I am
And
going.
then I will say about 4 of them are firing.
Okay, there are 4 firing.
out of 10. Pretty nice.
All right. I am going to
You heard about the
try
roll?
to position myself
Heard
where I
about the
can intercede
It's messed
with
up.
all 4. Am I able to do that?
It's not
No.
playing anymore.
How many am
It's
I
messed
able
up.
to?
What are you trying to do?
I am. You know the device I just made. I intend.
Oh!
You know the other device I made.
Why don't just say it?
Okay.
You
don't
I'm
have to
going
hide
to
it.
try to reflect the redirect the energy.
As for the color scheme, just make it match whatever
Yeah.
the armor already was.
I'm going to deflecting SWAT.
That's what a name.
So they're not that kind of energy as these pulses shoot out.
Oh shoot!
All of your technology deactivates.
Except for mine.
Uh,
I built a thing that specifically counteracts such things.
Yes. Your technology, as Catherine immediately, as she falls over, as her entire suit starts short-circuiting. As on the ground, Nolan shoots out power dampener.
well,
I am cursed.
I am
Yes,
going
and now you're
to
not.
Fuck.
count.
And it kind of rips apart, and you're back to Zach.
So that power dampener that I would like to great at breaking things.
He didn't
Spend-
shoot out a power dampener. It was a ray of power dampening.
Oh. Shoot.
For a short amount of
dying.
time.
Okay.
Long enough.
Use that sword of yours, boy.
Were any of them
I'm still
Like-
in the bunker.
at this
I
point?
know.
Okay, yeah. Constance would have, after giving the report to Crow that they were coming, Constance would have asked permission to follow them from a distance.
You would have been given
Okay,
permission for that.
great. Were any of them at this point? Is it like are any of them knocked unconscious?
None of them were knocked unconscious. They were knocked over.
Knocked
but some
over.
they are getting back up at this point.
Okay, but they're fairly spread out.
Yes, now they are.
How close together are all of you guys?
I don't know.
Me
Are
and
you?
Daniel
How
are still
close
in-
to me are you?
I'm currently sitting in an elevator listening to the
I'm
elevator
assuming
music. I
me,
just
Catherine,
asked to
and
have these
him
no-
were right next to each other.
All right.
All in the same area. Okay.
Great. Okay.
And then
Could
Alfonso
I-
would be sitting in the elevator listening
Yes.
to the elevator music he just asked to have installed as an obnoxiously
Correct.
annoying sound, just like
Ding,
Could I have
ding,
manipulated the
Damn it.
probability that one of them would have been knocked
Ding.
unconscious?
first time you've
Yes,
seen
please
Alfonso
let me
regret
know.
one of
Or
his
you-
decisions.
You just hear Undertale music.
Yeah, that's exactly.
I'm gonna use a fate point.
You're
Oh,
ooh, that's ooh.
that's worth it.
Are you sure?
Just use a token, man.
Tokens
just use
would
a
be a
token.
lot.
Token.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
You do not need. a
It's
fate
better to
point
use
for
a fate
that.
point later than now.
Patrick, I would like to point out I've got a +1 forward because of powered expert.
A token will suffice.
Okay. Then
One
yeah,
of them was knocked unconscious.
Great.
By the way, for everyone in this combat, if you assist me, you get experience.
Nice.
Just so you're aware.
Also have that perk. Just to clarify.
You have inspired
Okay.
as well.
Who's
Yeah.
gonna assist you?
Absolutely.
you're not
because
even
I'm
there.
that good.
Anyway,
Whenever this can happen, obviously, because a lot of things are happening at the same time, Constance would like obviously, he wants to, as quick and as stealthily as he can, basically run up to the one that was knocked unconscious and
No.
drag him into the shadows.
none of the other ones will notice. I will
Great.
just point it out.
So I'm not the only person in Assassin's Creed.
I'm going to
people are.
point this thing out that you were in the elevator as all this started.
Yeah.
When the thing that broke technology shut down technology happened, the elevator stopped working
Oh no.
because the entire entrance to the bunker is now deactivated.
Oh.
Parkour. I assume there's an exit to the top of the elevator, as is standard with all elevators.
Yes.
Well, it's Daniel's elevator,
Great,
so
How much climbing do I got left? Am I at the top floor of the bunker at least?
not the top. You'll it won't take very long, but
Okay.
it's still some climb. I'm assuming you're putting on the armor.
Not
Not yet.
immediately. I mean, obviously, yeah. So
As soon as you can.
the way this goes down is, yeah, Constance just like, and then
Don't they have a thing that stops powers from being used on them specifically?
Yes.
Technically, it
That
wasn't
was
using
not
the power
used-
directly on
Exactly. It was merely
Okay, it's because it affected probability and not the person.
It'd be like if I was
Kirsten has
using my
5 minutes.
yeah. So Constance, does he recognize that this is a similar suit, but otherwise different from Hayes'
correct.
original suit? So he never told Archibald nor the UEG or anybody about the weakness that he discovered in Hayes' suit. So he's going to assume that naturally the same trick could work if he punched the right spot.
Correct. And it will.
So he will do that, and then once the suit itself is crippled, he will just very quickly break the guy's neck.
Okay. You have 5 minutes to tell me what you're about to do because
All
I'm
right.
going to do something that you will not like.
you
To get
shot
you
in the
out of
face
this
Are we-
scenario.
and you
Oh,
die.
Oh no. But that we can keep
Okay.
playing?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Damn.
Well, okay, the obvious solution is I could teleport away, but I don't want to do that because I'd have to leave them or take them with me, which would not solve that issue. Okay, so first thing, I'm gonna throw down my area of effects shield
Okay.
over
Good
them
idea.
because they are incapacitated.
No, Zach's not. He just got turned human
He
again.
is very incapacitated at the
yes,
moment.
he is.
I'm.
No, you ain't.
I feel like I am.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
always feel like you are.
Yeah, you
That's
need
true.
to start keeping one of those on you.
Well, he did. It just kind of broke.
All right, I'm gonna step forward. What do you want, Hayes?
I was told to retrieve all of you and take your bunker. If I can't, then destroy it.
All right, these things are starting to make a lot more sense now.
And they're not there.
But I was told to take you alive. He points at Archibald.
Well,
Is Nolan in one of the suits of armor?
Yeah.
Probably the one talking.
Okay.
Well, you would know, but still.
if you leave the rest of them, I will come. If you leave the rest of them, I will follow you.
Just hear in the other room.
Did she laugh?
I
So-
heard a chuckle in the other room.
Oh.
Archibald is going to step out of his armor. He's going to and say, "You're still conscious." So he's going to just hand you. He's just gonna basically taking off all of his equipment
Uh huh.
and leaving it with you for the moment, since you're the conscious one.
I am conscious.
Yes.
Yep. And yeah, he's and he's going to follow
Do I know who this is? I'm assuming not.
because yeah. All right, he's going to.
He's going to grab you. You disappear.
Yep.
Kill them, and he vanishes. You can go now, Carson.
I was really hoping, but I knew that would happen.
Hey, thanks for playing, Carson. We'll see you next week.
We'll let you know what happens.
We will not.
Yay.
No, I'm kidding.
He won't know.
He'll be dead.
Yeah. No, we'll be dead.
Why not both?
Oh my gosh. Is the power dampener constant?
Thanks, Carson.
Yeah.
Like
Constance?
now.
Patrick,
It
is
was
the power
a once
dampener
and for a while.
constant?
No,
So it's off?
no. It's just for a certain period of time.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Not yet, though.
Uh-huh. Where, so he just gave me all the stuff, not like I can put it on or anything.
Correct.
What exactly is there anything here that I might be able to quickly use?
So there's a glowing cyan amulet,
Sweet.
Oh, I never put
which
that.
we haven't determined what that does yet.
We're about to find out.
It's the solve all problems amulet.
Well, there's power.
Actually, the trolley prop.
There's also a power dampener on, so it's not gonna do anything.
Patrick, before
Yeah.
this causes issues
No.
earlier or later.
It was immune to that because Archie has things that protect himself. It was not affected by that wave.
To clarify,
Perfect.
before this becomes a problem later, I would have traded Daniel the thing I got from what's his name's room
Weston.
You would have given him that.
when I picked up the helmet because I don't want to get broken. I don't know what it is. And I don't want to hit the button in this situation.
Okay.
Maybe in a different situation I might hit the button,
Good
but
to know.
not right now.
That is
Just to
that is-
clarify, I do
yeah.
not have that with me.
So, you two are the only ones available right now.
Hey,
You're right.
I literally AKA him. He said the amulet's not affected
What
by
happened
the
to
power dampener.
Correct. Mason
dampener.
is.
Oh, available.
I will. Yeah, available. I'm just gonna say that amulet's not gonna do anything to these guys.
You ruined
I'm-
all of my
But
fun.
what
by
if it can
going
do
with
something to
Hayes.
help
You know
him?
that, right?
It
Carson?
cannot.
How do you?
You know, you ruined
Because I
all
don't
of my fun.
He literally does not.
You
So
went with Hayes.
I can still
Why
do
did Hayes
things.
have to leave?
Plot reasons.
for
He
the
got what he
moment,
needed.
No, he
there's
didn't.
only two of you.
He was giving
Yeah,
two
but
orders.
I-
He hasn't followed one of them.
I can
yet.
still do things.
Oh, but the rest of these guys can follow that order.
I can still
Well,
do
no,
things.
but-
Yes, but they haven't. He hasn't done anything. He just got up.
I am at the
that's
top.
True.
Yes, but he rolled high from you.
Okay.
Got a 9.
I just sent you Archie's
Good
character sheet
enough.
that has all of that.
You have a token
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
No,
but it's- okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, just
because
See
then
you, Carson.
See you
that
on
wouldn't bring
Sunday.
attention to you.
Dope.
So you are up.
I have one less token now. I have 3 tokens now.
Bye, Carson.
Thanks for sending me a character sheet. It's
I'll
not
let you know what
working.
happens.
Hey, you dropped that. Do I see Constance
No.
while I'm hiding? Do
And
I
also-
do I look over at
He's
another
wearing the
potential
armor.
hiding spot and
He's
they're
not wearing
being
the
Oh, you're not?
constantly
But you also-
crouched there over a
You
dead
wouldn't know
body?
it's constant.
Yeah, you still wouldn't.
You just know
Can
it's
I
a
roll
cloud
cognition to
agent.
recognize him as?
How would
No.
you know it's Constance? He's wearing armor.
Okay,
He's-
let me give you an updated character description.
Okay,
He doesn't
this-
look anything like.
There is no
Constance.
way that you could possibly know that's Constance.
I am a professional assassin.
I don't
it was
care,
drilled into
right?
me to recognize people who have
Constance-
changed
Constance
from the age
Young
of 7.
is a
No.
young white man dressed in standard issue cloud uniform, dark gray fatigues, black boots, gloves, and completed with an anti-ballistic vest and harness. He stands tall and at attention, his shoulders broad, and his physique well hardened by his training as a soldier. His dark brown hair is buzzed short, cut recently, and on routine.
But he's wearing the.
He's,
He's wearing
wearing
a
a mask, so you
So
don't
he
know
looks
it's
like
Carson.
every other
Carson.
Except for the mask.
Constance.
Okay, but I do see him there.
Yeah, with the armor. He is currently taking the armor off the.
I would have the
Rip it.
mask on, by the way.
Yeah, yeah.
Clarify.
Please describe what the mask looks like.
I am not good at describing things.
Do you want me to just find the thing you sent me to describe that?
McDonald.
Yeah, go for it.
It looks like McDonald.
It's just a clown.
Yeah.
It's a clown mask.
So it's mostly faceless with 2 red slits that are slightly angled upward. And it's kind of gray and black with these 2 spikes at the top.
Yeah. Also, actually, Constance is not putting this on.
He's not putting it on.
No, he is taking. How malleable is this suit? Like, could he stuff it into his equipment backpack?
You could probably take it apart.
Okay, he will do so. And then he'll drag the corpse of the GLD soldier deeper into the woods.
Okay.
He's not leaving. For the record, he's not leaving.
And the power dampener is now no longer affecting you guys.
Oh.
As Catherine's getting up. But the soldiers
Was
are
the
slowly
technology
walking.
thing like a permanent?
No.
Okay, but it didn't affect anything I have on?
No, you were down.
Out of curiosity, would it affect a mask since Daniel designed it?
Maybe.
Maybe. Uncertain.
Mason, you need to
Yeah.
get out of here now.
Do I know which one of them has the weapons on? Like, am I able to identify
They
specific?
all have the same.
Well, no, like the special weapons, like the anti-technology thing, and
They
anything
all have them.
Oh, they
It's
all.
a part of their armor.
Great.
Do you trust me?
Give it a moment.
Get you out of here.
I get more questions about the helmet. Is it directional or is it just a straight radius?
Up to you.
Can we have it be somewhat
Would Curse's
directional
thing work on them?
or a straight radius?
Okay, I figured not.
Can I
Straight radius.
can I choose between
Well-
the two?
Sure.
Would that make me invisible?
Yeah.
Okay, I was just curious.
Cool. Since I'm in the full armor, I'm going to start walking up from behind them
Okay. Where you all
with
see.
with the sword out.
You know it's Alfonso because the armor is the same.
I'm
Mhm.
going to turn on the helmet directed at the UEG agents.
Okay.
I'm gonna let it just go full force at them.
I'm confirming.
Zach is gonna try to like push Mason behind him.
He is not.
I know he's not moving.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Did they feel something?
It's not close enough.
Not close enough.
I know.
Just give me a nod or a shake of your head.
You don't need my permission to do anything.
I'm just wanting to know if it would work.
It's up to
You-
You have to try.
Why
Yeah.
would I tell you?
Did the UEG agents notice me turning?
As about half of them immediately turn around.
Can I roll swift to dodge this?
Yes. As
How many of
these,
them turn around?
Balls of this red energy shoot out and fire at you. Half of them.
Okay.
So
Oh, damn.
currently there's
I rolled
now
an
9,
11.
So 4 of them. 11.
I have that one token I spent.
Yes.
Is Crow still here?
No.
He left. He
Crow
left.
wasn't.
He's never. At
Oh,
the
that's right. That's
He's
right.
at
My
the
bad. My
front
bad.
place.
Yes, you do manage to get out of the way enough.
Question.
And the armor does protect some.
I get out of the way enough to make the armor fully nullify
Yeah.
whatever's left.
Question.
Yes.
Can I roll shady background?
Sure.
To
Shatty background.
I'll tell you what it does if I succeed or when I roll. That is a 9. Okay.
is it
So-
plus what?
If you dig through your memories for something relevant to the mystery at hand, roll spirit. On 10 plus, ask there 2 questions. On a 7 to 9, ask 1.
And what's your spirit bonus?
He succeeded. He got a 9.
I got a 9.
Well, I'm seeing if it was a 10 plus or not.
Well,
When
he-
I dealt with
9.
this enemy or one of its type, what did I learn?
What did you learn?
Yes.
You learned there is one very specific part of the armor that is very
And what is
very
that?
weak. I'm not gonna say exactly what you know. I'm just gonna say you know the
I-
part of the armor.
Catherine, aim there. On all of them.
I don't know if I can hit them all at once. As Catherine pulls the shield forward, as this shockwave shoots out of the gauntlet, directed at one of them, hitting a part in the leg, and as it slices the man's leg off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I take.
Fuck.
I take
Can I
note
roll
of that. I
teleport?
assume.
Can I roll teleport?
You're thinking?
Oh, come on. Wait, I need to be marking tokens. I've only failed twice, but not tokens, but experience.
So what you get
5.
is Zach's gone.
Man, this never works. I need to upgrade spirit.
Yes, you do. Yeah, I make the roll.
What you doing?
I
I would
can't
have noticed
upgrade
your-
spirit.
The spot of the armor that
Yes.
you shot, correct?
I can't
Alright.
upgrade spirit.
Is there any other
Not
GM
yet.
member in the group besides? What he already left, didn't he?
Yes.
Cool. Good. Doesn't matter anymore. Alrighty.
Roll your spirit, boy.
Alright. The one's closest.
Weather
to me.
boy.
I would have a +1 on this because
Can I
of the
borrow
power
your
expert,
dice?
right?
Actually,
Yes.
no, you.
Roll your spirit story, boy.
Roll your story, spirit boy.
That is
Boy.
also what he'd be doing.
Oh, shit. Should I roll that one again?
Yes.
Roll your spirit, wordy boy.
I think just roll, boy.
You're the script girl.
You script girl. You.
You're not gonna like that roll.
Is it 2?
Why?
It's a 10.
Damn it.
Why wouldn't I like that?
You have a +3, don't you?
I have a +2 and powered expert gives me a +1 forward every time I roll use power.
Nah, yeah, forward for is for the next roll.
Yeah.
Yes, and this was the immediate roll after the last use power.
Yep.
So now I'll have a +1 on the next roll as well.
Yes. So please describe what you do.
I assume I'm rolling.
All right. Mason is going to point his hand palm up. towards
That's the next roll you roll in general, not use power.
Yes, that was
Okay,
the next
fair
roll
enough.
I rolled in general after.
Ah,
use power.
I
right.
got a 5, and I'm disappointed.
I know how this
Right.
works. I'm keeping track of things. Believe me. The one that's closest to me, Mason is going to effectively energy blast into the leg, the bad kind of energy blast.
As this beam of pure energy shoots out, hits the man in the leg as he turns to goo.
Hmm. It's bad for them. How do the rest of them take it?
They're kind of iffy now, but
They're
some
not
of
as
the ones,
invincible as they thought.
yeah, as 4 balls of energy shoot at the bunker entrance,
Ah.
hitting the force field that Archibald set down.
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately, the entrance was not a part of that force field,
Was.
as I need you two to roll swift.
I thought we were in the force field.
Yes,
Well, you aren't.
as the entrance is collapsing on top
Oh,
of you.
he's
I
not there.
teleported.
Oh yeah, you're not there anymore. You.
Where am I?
You're in a great
We'll
room.
get to that later. No,
I've got a +1 to
because
it.
you know the moment I get appear wherever I don't want to be, I will be trying to teleport back. Yeah, therefore roll again.
Fuck.
Could I, in theory, roll spirit to disappear instead of swift? to
No.
dodge? Fuck you. This is.
I have failed 3 times, and they were all spirit.
That feels appropriate.
Oh wait, I get one more token.
Damn,
for
I
my
don't have a
previous
plus.
use power.
I also haven't rolled
You
any
have a
10
+1?
pluses, so I
I
have
do
no
have a
totals.
+1. Well,
I
I've
failed
got
twice
minus
this
1 to
session, I
spirit, so
forgot
it's just no
I
bonus.
failed twice this
Spirit.
session. I should
Minus 1 to swift.
mark that.
Okay.
I have 2 levels.
flat
I'm
roll.
just shitting
Flat
on.
8.
Okay. As you dive in a certain way, that Catherine pulls the shield down on top of you two. But for both of you, all you see is energy balls collapsing entrance, and you do not see either of them.
They're probably fine.
Hey, out
As
of
the rest of them
curiosity-
are turning around to you.
Out of curiosity, what's the advantage of marking basic moves as advanced?
You get an extra thing if you get 12 plus.
Okay. Neat.
Tell me once they get.
I'm still sitting on those 2 levels.
This is so
Is it
upsetting.
my
I hope I
turn?
don't get another
Yeah.
5.
Can
That was
I
But the 3 is one up. The other roll. The rolls are 3.
can I close distance?
Yes, you can.
How far away from them am I?
Close
Just
enough.
close enough.
I love having no spirit.
I love having high spirit.
Shut your
Are they all facing me at this point?
Yes.
Guess what my spirit's gonna be by the end of the night? +3.
Also, Constance, you're not so hidden to them anymore.
Why not?
Because they're facing the direction he is, and he is in the direction you, are.
Why is he there?
Because he stuck around them.
Because
Why
I'm a
did you do
sneak
that?
bastard.
I have a -1 to swift rolls.
Oh,
I guess
so
I'm
that's
gonna
why
close
it wasn't
distance and
it.
aim for the
I
same
could have burned
spot
2 tokens
on the
but I
leg
wanted
that
to
I
save
saw
those
them hit.
for, Force of will.
so 2 of them are dead. There is 7 left.
I'm going to, if I can,
Actually, no. Sorry. 6 left. You got one.
Why did I get a spirit on
Giga
shady
one.
background, but not power?
I don't know. Hey, Aaron, roll again.
Hey, are they just now noticing the other one's gone?
We're not murdering NPCs. We're not murdering NPCs quite yet.
Fucking 10!
But I just
We'll get to that later.
Tuck
Damn
and
it.
Ben.
But I just did.
Hey, out of
I
curiosity,
said we're not murdering NPCs.
He
twice.
said he meant PCs.
PCs.
We're not
Gotcha.
murdering PCs.
did they notice the other one's gone at this point? Is that where they're now going? Where's the other guy?
Yeah.
They can't see his body.
It's all correct.
I'm assuming because of where Constance dumped it, they can't see his body.
Correct.
That was the point of him dumping the body there.
Yeah.
So,
As
please.
I'm running forward towards preferably one that's not on the very front of the group, I kind of want to get in between them all.
Okay.
I'm gonna be slippery and also go risky here. I'm gonna go, oh, just now noticed the missing teammate. Took you long enough. That was like 3 minutes ago.
Please roll to attack them.
I assume that's just nothing special on the attack.
Attack. Take up arms. Take up arms.
Just take up arms. Damn it. That is a 7.
You do the exact same damage to each other. So,
I'm gonna use 3 tokens to make that a 10.
okay.
Why would you eat your pencil?
He does that.
You
He's a weird
Because I
man.
have 4 tokens.
they still do you still do damage to each other, but you have an extra effect you can choose. Aaron, can you pull up the?
Can I disable his armor?
That is one of them, I believe.
I'm gonna
I
do
believe that's. Sorry, that's good. That is his thing.
Good at not good at breaking things.
Yeah, it's whatever. the-
Smash.
Yes, smash.
It is smash.
That's a thing he has. So you're
Actually,
doing plus
before I
constant
do
smash.
that, no, that wouldn't make a
You
difference
can
in
give
this roll.
yourself +1 or another player +1 forward. You can do more harm. You can take less harm, or the enemy is not where you want them.
It'd probably be nice to give me a +1 forward.
Well, did he get a 10 plus?
Yes.
Oh,
I used a token.
You
so
so
it doesn't count.
fair.
I really want to disable his armor.
sounds like the enemy is down where you want.
Because you're of where exactly you're hitting, you're going to kill this man, but he's going to hurt you.
Can I use him as a body field?
Where you want to.
That is where you want him,
right?
In between me and the next closest person.
Yeah. So as you use the sword, you kind of stab up a certain way that stabs through his leg into his
Femoral
body.
arteries! Yay! Artery cutting.
He loves
But
artery
as he's doing that,
cutting.
he does slam super powered fist against your armor, sending the
You said it was
shockwave
powered.
into you. What?
You just used the word powered.
Yes.
Yeah, you know it's not.
I rolled a
like
10.
that.
Okay. What does that?
Do
have
I
to do with
resist it?
anything? Or a 10 on what?
On me.
Right.
Do I just tank this
You
like
rolled a
nothing
10
happened?
on the attack, not your power.
No, I just now rolled 10 because of getting hit. If he's
Oh.
using a power, that triggers it.
You're right.
I just rolled a 10.
As it kind of shoots through your body and just
So
dude, saying shockwave to everyone around you.
Luckily, it's only them.
Casually shrugging it off.
What's Constance doing? Constance, what do you do?
Yeah, Constance, now knowing that his gimmick works, is going to target probably the one closest with him with his rifle, and knowing that, rounds from an assault rifle deliver a decent amount of force equal to, a punch, if not more, is going to attempt to shoot them in that spot.
Okay. Please roll.
Borrow somebody's dice.
I have big and tiny. They're switched. Which one do you think?
What?
The small one's big and
11.
the big one's tiny.
No. Disable his armor. Please disable his armor.
I mean, yeah, I can disable his armor.
If he doesn't die.
I want him to have disabled armor not die. I want to use my new toy, Patrick. You gave me a new toy. I want to use it. I
Yeah,
want
you
him to...
asked for a new toy at a specific spot that would be not useful.
Yes, that is enough. 10.
It's still fun. I still know what it does.
Yeah.
Smart cookie, this fella.
He called me a cookie. That means I'm sweet.
Yeah.
Is that what we're calling it?
Oh,
I
wait,
said
what do you
smart.
mean by
Oh,
that?
well, no, you're a bitter cookie.
Oh.
Mediocre cookie, more like.
Yeah.
Damn, that
You're,
hurt.
you're like
more
an
than it
oatmeal
should.
raisin cookie, but specifically mostly raisins.
Yeah, I mean, I can hit this man for 8.
He's
For 8?
He's so dead.
Damn.
Can I hit him for 6 if I elect to ignore his armor?
Yes.
And he still dies?
No.
Okay, fine.
You'll kill him?
Yeah.
So,
You can elect to ignore his armor?
I can choose to do that if I... Yeah.
4 left.
That's cool.
Is it my turn?
You two.
Did you kill the one I was currently
Yeah.
had a
I
body
chose the one
shield?
closest to me.
Was that the one I had the body shield in between me and? Okay, thank you.
As Catherine's going to use her shockwave to force the rebel away.
Oh, shotgun. That's a shotgun of rubble.
Yes, it is. Everywhere.
Hit me! I haven't teleported there yet.
As a bunch of rebel is firing through the air at everyone in that radius, including you two. So please roll.
Swift.
Please roll
Swift.
dodge.
I was going to.
We'll get there.
Oh, dodge
God,
is a specific
now that
roll?
we're out of the hole,
It is,
doesn't matter
yes.
anymore. I was going to disappear along with Catherine.
Oh,
And then
wow.
could he appear?
I mean, it still might be correct.
I did not dodge that one.
You did not dodge.
Did it hit my body shield? I have a body shield. Did it hit the body shield?
No.
He specifically made it so that it did not.
Yeah.
You take 1 damage from a bunch of rebel hitting you.
Oh,
A bunch?
Is that with through my armor?
Yes, I'm just counting a bunch have happened at once, so just one got through. Did you make the dodge?
I have a
Wait, yeah.
slight bruise now.
Yeah. As you appear,
Fucking finally!
as the rebel no,
Damn it!
you appear.
Teleport away.
I
Teleport
see
away.
where I was trying to go was next to them.
Well, there was no next to them until just now.
I know, right?
Well, if he teleported back next to Catherine, he would be absolutely the
I
right.
wasn't trying to go to the Catherine.
You teleport inside the
They-
rubble. Oh god. Oh no, what happened to you?
Does this count as attack from ambush or no?
Sure.
I mean, it doesn't really matter to me,
No, it doesn't.
but I'm just curious. Well, if it's attack from ambush, it means they can't attack me back.
I'll count it.
Sweet. 9. They know where I am. They know that I'm there now, but I do just right in the leg with my 3 Magnum.
Not
by
dead
the way. Doesn't matter which one. Magnum close. Reload, which means I need to take a turn.
Go. What?
I would like to preface magic. The moment this is done, like this fight is over, I am taking Catherine and leaving.
Okay.
Because she does not need to know he is here.
You don't know he's here.
He knows that Constance is here. He doesn't know Constance is here.
Yes.
Yeah, you
Then
don't
why
know
would
that.
you leave?
One could assume Constance would likely follow them. He's that kind of person.
I'm not. No.
That's
Ah,
not a
you
game.
whore.
If he couldn't figure out its Constance, you can't figure out its Constance.
You just hate us.
Yes. No.
The moment it becomes clear it's Constance,
You are.
she's going away. All right.
Who knows?
Spirit roll.
What are you doing?
Would you count dirt and earth as organic matter?
Yes.
Would you kindly?
Wonderful.
Those are the same thing, actually.
Dirt, earth.
Dirt.
So the ground these people are standing on counts as organic matter, correct?
Yes.
You get what I'm getting at.
I think so.
Alrighty then.
Are you gonna gooificate the ground?
Perhaps.
I'm standing in that.
How
He's
high do I
sta-
have to roll
we're
to
all
put these
standing
people
in
into a
that.
hole immediately?
Roll. Or spend tokens. You don't have enough tokens.
I don't, but I can. If I fuck up, I can roll force of will. I can spend 2 tokens to re-roll it.
Wait, I got a 10 plus. That's a token. And a token for me. You look like.
No. No.
Song of immeasurable despair.
Sir, you're gonna date this stream.
It's 2 tokens. That's what it is.
Oh, 2 tokens.
You
Uh,
failed.
Force of will to re-roll it.
Oh,
It's a 3 on the dice, so it's a 5 in total.
that's oh boy. Force of
You
will.
sit back down.
Yeah. You can spend 2 tokens to reroll any plus spirit move and use power as plus spirit.
Smart.
I will acquiesce to your request. No,
We gathered.
I sit all day at work. Considerably less comfortable trading this.
Well, that's moderately better.
Did you still fail?
Technically, I succeeded.
That's not technically. You did. I just moved your name over to that.
I did. 7.
Also, hey, this way there's not 3 people at one table.
Okay.
So true.
No more staves over here. It's nice.
Okay.
Why did you suck it?
Describe what happens.
It went away for 1 second.
But you get a glitch, remember?
The glitch is you say Constance and Fonte.
And me.
Mm,
I'm gonna go find
What?
it.
that's asking.
That's asking.
Wasn't it like 100? Like D100?
No.
Find the glitch?
Yeah, wildlife search.
No. Evil. Bad. No.
What are you got against wild magic?
Because I don't want to accidentally cast like fucking Wish or something.
You don't want to trigger yourself.
Your whole thing is wish.
Correct.
You just be double casting whatever it is to put it. Hey, Patrick.
But we haven't had second Wish yet.
I rolled an 11.
Rolled it?
He's using his power.
Not because of what he's trying to do. Not technically.
Okay, so it's not affecting me.
No.
Also, you're muted. Shut your ass.
It is true.
I'm just waiting for Pat.
Then open it wide.
Then I'd be shitting.
The intended effect is weakened. It draws unwanted attention. Ignoring armor, you take 1. A terrible side effect, or it has short duration.
Who picks?
He does.
Damn it. If he's
He wants to
If he
pick.
critically failed,
Hey, quick
I
question.
would have picked.
If he's trying to glorify the ground, what does it has a shorter duration do?
The ground
We'll
don't
find
be
out.
liquid anymore.
Or we not. Or we won't.
Choose terrible side effect.
She's terrible.
No.
Live a little, Zane. Come on. Take one harder.
Live a little, Zane.
Come on, Zane. Live a little.
All right.
Always choose the most extreme options
Alright.
of storytelling.
All right. Patrick.
Patrick, he's muted.
I, for the sake of the story, and for the sake
No,
of
you're muted for no reason.
for the sake of the story, and for the sake of you enjoying things, if I pick terrible side effect, do you promise that no one dies?
What do you mean by no one? What do you mean by no one?
No named character.
Well, that GOD agent's name is.
That's Philip too.
It's Philip.
It's Felipe actually this time.
Stevens. Okay.
So no named character will die.
Some random woman in Wyoming just drops dead.
Oh my god.
And Mason's aware of it happening.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the sake of funsies and his incessantness,
He always
I
wants you to
will
pick a terrible
take
side
the
effect.
terrible side effect for the first and last time.
That's what you think.
Come on, Zane, live a little more.
Live a little.
All right.
Okay.
Put some candle wax on
Describe
your arm.
what happens first.
Mason thrusts both hands out this time.
Maybe change your wording.
He
Okay,
pushes both hands.
He puts both hands in front of him, palms up, facing
In a
the
thrusting
ground
position.
where the UEG agents are standing, and gooifies it.
Which is all of us.
Which is everybody.
Can we make rolls?
You can't dodge this.
I
The
can
ground is
teleport.
physically
It's the,
just.
it's the ground.
The
I
ground-
can teleport.
Connor, for your sake of mind.
Do it. Teleport
Connor,
out.
for your sake of mind, the ground is effectively instantly disappearing.
Can I teleport?
No, you said gooify it. There's a difference.
Okay, fine. It's
As it all
quickly
turns to
disappearing.
goo,
Can I teleport?
as you
Can I
fall.
Can I roll swift to use my formerly body shield as a platform to stand on now?
Yes.
Can I?
Yes.
Can I teleport?
You can try.
I have one token.
Can I laugh maniacally?
I got a 7. I
Aha.
somewhat have a platform. to
Haha. Haha.
It doesn't work.
Why? Why don't it work, bro?
The goo seems to be affecting how powers work.
The goose?
Fuck.
That's new.
I rolled a 7 for using my not body shield as a platform.
So are we effectively swimming?
No, it's more like honey.
Like how deep are
We are more buoyant.
About halfway.
Oh jeez. So I'm only like knee
What
deep
the
since I'm on
hell?
platform.
Yes.
Nice.
They're just.
Okay. Constance will try to get to the edge of wherever the ground is honey as quickly as possible.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be easier than trying to fight or trying to survive.
You ready for some acrobatics?
I need everyone inside the goo to make a grit roll.
What
Does
is it?
that
A standing
activate
ground?
My power.
No.
Does
Just
that
flat
activate
grit.
my power? This would be
Yes.
supernatural. Can I use the 11 I rolled earlier? When
No.
Damn it.
You cannot
What
move
does sister hinder based off of?
I think it was originally grit. I think we decided whatever the original
It
roll
still
is.
says grit,
I know, but we can change that right now.
not right now.
Fair enough. Grit.
12.
I rolled an 8.
It's a grit. -1.
Minus one.
I
I was
have
gonna
plus
try to
two.
insist.
I have a
think
plus
to
3.
grit.
Assist me.
Everyone.
I
You
thought
should assist me.
you
You'll
were
get
using your
experience.
power.
Oh, I
Yeah,
am using
but
my
then you-
power, not grit. So
It's
I rolled
still-
an
I have
Wasn't
no
eight.
plus in grit either.
8. Yeah. Still an 8. You rolled an 8. I have a 0.
Yeah, it's fair.
In spirit.
Correct.
7.
Spirit.
Don't
Use power.
assist or hinder. It won't help
My
in
power
any
activates.
fashion.
It's conditioned.
It'll help make it funnier.
It would make it funnier. I already did a funny with him earlier.
Do I have to roll, Patrick? Yay.
You're not in the goo.
Would I have to roll if I was in the goo?
Why would you have to say goo
Yes.
that way?
Goo.
It's really viscous.
Loot.
What?
Loot.
Glutes.
Loot.
Loot.
Glutes.
How Jack Black says loot in the Minecraft movie
Loot.
on multiple occasions.
Flint and Jack. Flint.
Flint and Jackie.
It's just
It specifically says
Chicken steel.
you wrote 7 to 9.
Flint
It
and
is
the
reduced,
nether.
not affected.
Yeah.
So you got 12, 7, and 8.
The steel.
I'm not rolling because they don't roll. They get to suffer.
Can I
Yeah.
roll for them?
No.
The villagers.
Please.
Flint in the
Jock-
village.
Flint and Jockey.
What?
I want to make them succeed.
Oh my god.
I want to make it interesting.
They are
As
no-
you see every single GOD soldier immediately grab their head and collapse into the goo.
Oh.
As both of you start hearing something.
Oh no.
Oh.
Apologies,
Is
guys.
this hearing more things than normal?
Yeah.
Apologize for nothing.
Yeah.
Please don't apologize.
As both of you begin to hear all the words that I'm saying right now.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, not this.
Fuck.
again. Damn it.
And it hurts so
I need
goddamn
to get
much,
out of here.
you can barely withstand it.
Can
It
I
feels
roll?
as if it's burrowing into
Hey,
your skull.
I'm teleporting out.
Since I my,
Okay,
my question.
roll.
Does a token work? No.
No.
Okay.
Do I get to roll grit? Since my power reduces the effect, like, now I get to roll grit?
Yes.
Okay.
7.
7 jockey.
There's
Flint and Jockey.
something
I rolled
trying
a
to
10.
dig
on
its
that
way
grit.
into the back of your skull.
I rolled a 10 on that grit roll.
Okay.
I got a 7 to teleport out.
You two can still hear it, but it's not hurting. There's something digging into your skull.
Am I out of it now?
For the love of God, make this
The
not
kings, the queens, the jacks, the
Oh.
hearts.
I thought we were hearing the words you were saying.
Eat shit,
Not that.
Carson.
If only
You
you were
are.
here.
Oh.
Eat shit, Carson.
The cards are played, the pieces in place.
So I'm not hearing it
You're losing.
anymore? Am I still
Oh, you
hearing
still have goo on you.
it? Maxine, get it off!
You're touching it?
He did that. He did that.
He
Roll
did it!
grit.
I watched him! You stupid boy! Flint and Jockey!
I have a +1 on this roll. But I have a -1 to grit, so it's
Can
just
I
a
roll
flat
hinder?
roll.
Hinder!
That would be really funny.
But how?
There's bugs under your skin. There's
Fish!
bugs under your skin.
Fish!
There's bugs
Fish! Fish! Ho ho ho!
It means he's scared of Santa Claus.
I can hear that.
Sorry, Patrick, you're scaring him.
What
You
if
said
this is what
grit?
Daniel hears?
You say grit?
Now only you can only hear that phrase repeating over and
You
over
said
and over.
grit.
You say
Is this
grit?
what-
Grit.
Is this what Daniel hears? That would just be.
It's just unlike them, it wasn't hurting.
You have tokens, do you not?
No, no. What'd you get?
It's
What did you get?
It's a roll that moderately
wait, I got
pisses me off.
What is it?
Because it's not great or bad.
It's a 9.
It's an 8.
It's a 9 because I had +1 forward.
Oh, right.
But no, but you have a -1 grit.
+1 forward, they cancel out. It's 9 on the dice.
Oh, okay.
Can I use the sister hinder?
No, he's helping you.
Okay.
You can't help him help you.
Flint and Jackie. Sorry, just...
I heard that. What the hell is Flint and Jockey?
Chicken steal. Feel something
The
trying to
villagers.
burrow its way into the back of your skull. It's as if something's ripping it open and digging its way in. The kings, the queens, the jacks, the hearts. The cards are played, the pieces in place. You weren't supposed to be here yet. This wasn't meant to happen. Not yet.
Start in the grass.
Ugh, gross. You get out of the goop. As you two get out, and it seals up.
I was gonna stab all the guys on my way
As
out.
the goo turns back into dirt, burying all of them.
Huh.
Well,
Where's Catherine?
Over there.
Watching this all happen?
She was just,
The fuck?
Huh.
She just went through puberty. What the hell?
what the hell was that?
Are we still? Did the goo that was on us turn back to dirt?
Yeah.
Are you
So we're
okay?
no longer hearing the chant.
Mason, are you okay?
Constance walks a little away from the group,
cards.
and he is
J-
going
Mason.
to report
The cards.
all these things to Crow.
What's your code name? Agent. I'm Catherine Taylor.
Agent K.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. For helping. That was
K for Constance, spelled with a K.
Oh my god.
Constance.
That's such a stretch.
Is his voice slightly recognizable?
It wouldn't be hard to recognize most people's voices behind a mask.
You
Especially
also haven't heard his voice in months.
Not that it would change in that time, but
Yeah, not really, but still.
like you,
You got like severe
Roll
throat damage.
cognition.
you might be like, oh, that sounds similar, but to me, I've heard people in masks before, and at times I'm like,
Agent K.
I just kind of sound like them.
I got a 7. Okay.
I met Constance twice.
2.
Hey, that's experience. Say experience. Read the dumb boy. Read the dumb boy.
That's level, guys.
It sounds familiar. His voice.
I've never heard this man before in my life.
No.
No idea.
In fact, I think he sounds Russian.
I don't know because I don't really care. Oh.
Agent K.
Chinese or something?
God damn! Did you just wake up racist today? Jeez.
No,
Do
like,
we need to cut all this
You're gonna have to catch something.
Scrapping the whole session, guys.
out? Start
See
over.
ya.
Sorry, Carson. Fuck you.
I'll be Archibald for this session. Don't worry.
Hi, I'm a big ol'
I'll
ass.
make all the correct decisions.
Ha,
I'm
you
gonna
play
use my
Thanos.
invention that I
Don't
didn't
worry.
tell
I'm
anyone
gonna be
about,
Constance
not even
playing Archibald.
Guys, let me use my invention that I didn't tell anyone about, and you don't even know.
Until just now.
Yeah. I made it up
And
5
you'll be
minutes ago,
forced
but
to
I made
make
it
me
for
to let me use it.
Anyway, sounds familiar.
Maybe he's a UEJ
Who's
and he
the-
defected.
Who's the captain on duty?
Is he Canadian?
Are you okay, Mason?
How
Okay.
hard did they hit? Did you just take Mason?
So, all right. Does Constance okay?
Like that
Does
far
Constance
away.
want to keep up this facade because obviously they don't yet recognize him, and he knows
And
this.
Archibald's not here.
And Archibald's
Tell
not here to tell them. So does he pretend that he doesn't know Catherine is Cloud or formerly associated with them?
We're trying to kill him.
I mean, you said these were Winter Soldier-esque masks, so they're only covering that part of his.
No,
face.
like the full mask variant. Like he had before.
When he had the goggles and the mask.
Yeah.
So we get that much of Constance.
Which is now, but like he has buzzed hair now, not the
No,
long
he doesn't look
Like Buzz Lightyear.
buzzed hair.
Buzz Lightyear.
Get it?
But
Moderately drunk Lightyear.
You mean you?
No, but I was not moderate.
I know.
anyway,
I've been detached with a special task force from Stronghold, the names of which I should not divulge with present company.
I'm Cloud. They're fine. They work with me.
Would Constance know if Catherine had actually kept up formal connections with Cloud in the past few months?
She has not. But would random agent know that?
Right. I mean, definitely. I feel like, the syndicate would be briefed on relevant information.
All you would know is Project Enigma.
Right.
Are the people here. And Matthias and Catherine were the leaders of it. Would not have established that Catherine, at least for
Did you say
random
she was
agents.
training with Enigma though?
Being with them and still being a part of, still keeping up communications with Cloud are two different things.
Okay.
She's continuing to help Project Enigma. She has not kept up communications.
Yeah.
That is Matthias.
You'll have to forgive me if I don't go off of word of mouth as to who works with and against Cloud or the UEG.
Well, you came and helped us, which was good. Thank you.
Yeah. I had some interests here.
Can I roll cognition again? Now that he's been talking more.
I will allow it.
Since he is absolutely clueless. She's only met him twice.
He's a
I was
little
somewhat
busy.
suspicious beforehand, and now he's
The
been talking
cards.
more.
Yes.
Mason has met him more than.
Yes, the cards.
Well,
Mason
yeah, but he rolled a
actually
two.
doing
He's
that?
absolutely clueless.
I will.
Just
allow it.
mumbling to himself.
Please,
Even though it
go
affected
ahead.
him
Yes.
the same amount as you guys,
I got a
it means
9
more to him.
that time around.
Mhm,
you have
'cause
any
it was your fault.
I do. I think I'll use one. I have 2 tokens.
You know who this is.
Mason, you're right.
Neat.
What you do with that information is up to you.
What you do with that information will inform how I react to that information.
And besides,
I don't care.
allegiances held in the past could have changed in such a short amount of time now that the town has been occupied by the UEG.
That's understandable, at least.
I will have to report to my superior. I have already reported to them over our comm system, but I will need to meet with them in person and figure out what to do next.
Well, she looks back at the effective rubble that was the entrance. Not sure we can get back in there for the moment.
No, I doubt it.
Hey, Mason.
Though Cloud will probably take
Want
a
to solve that problem?
vested interest in it.
I'm going to take that as no.
Give him a minute.
Concrete
The rubble.
made of rocks.
Can you unrubble it? Can you make the entrance intact again?
The fact of the matter is that this bunker's secrecy has been compromised, and the UEG knows it exists. Now, admittedly, they failed to capture all but
for
one.
now.
They failed to capture all but one of its members and the bunker itself, though admittedly capturing Monroe is
Not
bad.
ideal. Not ideal.
And they're probably going to be upset about losing 9 GOD agents.
Yeah.
No, they probably won't be knowing them.
Out of how
Out
many?
of the 20 they have, losing half
I've only
of their
encountered these
fighting
guys
force for
once.
them?
It'll take them an hour to get this many back. Literally. You should know that, Mason.
Well, that's more time
They
than we
don't really
currently
count.
had.
Pig.
Their own casualties is a problem. They just go, new people.
That's more time than we had before.
Yeah, 1 hour. I can do so much stuff in 1 hour.
I'm sure you can.
Especially if Zaxxon build me that nuclear
Let me
bomb.
talk
Okay.
to my superior and figure out what they want to do next.
Well, where are we supposed to go?
For right now, I don't know.
The back entrance.
I'm not here to tell you what to do.
What back entrance?
Are you sure we
As
should talk
he
about
turns
that
to
with
leave.
whoever that is?
I'm going with him. I'm
Hey.
following you.
Thanks for the help. I really appreciate it.
Ma'am, I would have this conversation in private.
As she pulls out her Cloud badge. I'm Cloud.
as I said, allegiances could have changed. Cloud hasn't known a lot of what's been going on inside this place for the past few months.
He really wants to force this conflict, doesn't he?
Yes, I do.
He's actually trying to.
Avoid it.
Constance is trying to avoid
Patrick's
it.
not.
Patrick is not. No, he was talking about Patrick. Actually, Patrick wants to
About that,
cause this
Catherine,
conflict.
I do have something I need to talk to you about.
All right, just please keep us informed. And she
Just
turns-
hears just a scream, Constance, and then just crashing trees behind you.
So, you go off. What do you want to talk about?
Nothing important.
You know that guy.
I am mentally flipping the coins between. So that guy was Constance, and hey, how you still feeling about him? We feeling better because we're probably gonna end up working with Cloud pretty close, and he might be there.
So make your decision.
If I say he might be there, there's a really good chance Patrick says, "Hey, roll because you're lying," which I would say he might be there isn't lying.
No.
You
I'm
should
saying
try
if you say he might be there, she might put 2 and 2 together.
And then chase after him.
You gotta tell her.
Or does he? He could just also lie completely.
Good.
You know the chances of me succeeding a roll to lie to Catherine?
He's not very good at
I have never succeeded a roll to lie throughout this entire ordeal. Not once. I've tried several times.
I know.
It's failed every time.
especially to Catherine. That's not even. I'm not doing anything about that. That's just the dice are like, no, don't
No,
lie to her.
Yeah.
You're not allowed.
The dice don't let me. And even if I did roll a 7, Patrick would be like, no, because it's Catherine. She knows you really well.
I would.
No, 7
Yeah.
means
Kind of success.
exact.
Which means I have
So what are
disadvantage
you gonna do, buddy? Make your
Decide.
choice. Live a little,
Pretty
Titus.
Sure there's not a back entrance into that.
I don't know there is. We had one installed like a while ago. I don't know if it's done. I forgot to check on whether it's not done.
I said I got dice burning a hole in my hand. Make a decision.
Yeah, no, Mason specifically requested a back entrance a while ago.
Is that what you wanted to tell me?
Yes, that would obviously was not present company. So no, about that company.
What?
Live a little, Titus.
Send it.
How we
Send
still
it.
feeling about Constance? You know,
You say that, and the mask.
That is an
is
awful
gone
way to
off by
do
this point.
it.
She, you see, she's like has a slice, just the smile slowly.
We
No.
we switched to a new camera
No.
of Constance going.
What's that?
no, don't ask that
And she
question.
runs.
I catch
All
her by the
right.
collar as she
That's
runs
because
past.
collar, it's armor.
I grab her by the back of the neck as she runs past me. I just clothesline this woman essentially.
Yes. Shockwave into your gut.
I assume I'm rolling for that one.
You shouldn't stop this, my guy. Valiant of you to try.
6.
For the first time in his life.
Take
You
that
get
one.
flung back as she runs.
What's happening?
Constance,
Yeah.
Constance is way far away at this
So-
point.
over to you.
He hasn't really been hustling. I mean,
it has not been. Or are you talking to Crow on your way there? Or are you waiting?
definitely once he thinks he's out of earshot, he will report in.
Okay, so you're from Crow on your way. Is you hear. Do you turn around? He knows what's coming. As he turns, where you see Catherine charging towards you. A force field on one arm, shockwave charging in the other.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, what are the chances she doesn't kill you?
I don't know.
That depends on Patrick. Hey Patrick, how nice are you feeling today? Good answer, good answer. As she's running towards you, about 100 feet out, the shockwave shoots at you. Please roll dodge.
$11.
Oh my god.
So as that's happening,
What?
Alfonso will ask Mason to not get involved. Specifically, this is going to happen sooner or later. Now is better. Let's just deal with it.
Mhm.
Is Mason still going to do what Mason's planning on doing?
Will approach the conflict, and if it seems like
The
anyone,
conflict like 300 yards that way, or
he will approach
I
as
gotcha.
quickly and safely as he can.
I'll go
If it
with.
seems like anyone's going to be dying anytime soon, he's stopping it.
So you just how are you going in that direction? Because they're just
Well, he's not running.
so you're just son.
And he wasn't that far away.
Yeah, they're within. I'm having this conversation and convincing Mason not to do what I know he's
Within,
about to try and do.
they can see
while
each other.
While it's just happening over there, I'm
Okay,
like,
Zach's gonna
Mason,
walk
don't do
alongside
it.
Mason.
Mason, if it comes to us intervening, let me do it first. Please.
What's
easier
happening?
that way. That's all.
Why is she trying to kill the one who just helped us?
That's a long story.
Is it?
So I rolled
Can
11
you shorten it?
on my dodge.
Bad blood, not bad blood, bad history. Didn't part on good terms.
I think this can be discussed
that
in a
might
moment.
be understating it. Yeah. That's
So
So yeah, you duck out of the way. Yes.
with this dodge,
With this dodge.
I would actually like to convert this.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I want to. Could I roll take up arms?
Sure.
Do you have time to do?
I'm not making like a formal attack per se.
Are you trying to put her where you want her to be? Same.
Yes.
Yeah.
Text me.
Well, on take up arms.
Okay.
Hey, how much harm did I take from her hitting me? Or did my armor take it and I just got thrown backwards?
I'm gonna say your armor ticket.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going to. Yeah, with his 11 dodge, he's going to grab her wrist and then just judo flip her.
As she swipes your legs, knocking you over immediately with the shield on one, basically threatening to crush your head, and the shockwave pointed at you. You motherfucker! You dare to come back here!
What do you want, Catherine?
As she slams the shield onto your mask, shattering it.
Damn it, I like that match.
You'll get another one.
I want. You have no idea how much I want to break your skull right now.
Okay,
I want to kill you, Constance.
I understand.
That's it? That's all you have to say?
Yeah. What do you want me to say?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
For what?
Leaving.
I'm not sorry for that.
She will get step off of you. Werewolf.
He'll stand up slowly.
Her hand is still shaking with the.
You know why I left.
I know.
I had every reason to leave. And no reason to stay.
As they are slowly walking this direction.
Man.
I wasn't walking. I don't think any of us were walking slowly.
I know. Not slowly. I just said walking this direction. They're probably around almost there by this point.
I lost pleasure.
As she just points. You're planning on doing something.
Constance just stares her down.
All right. How close am I?
You can get as close as you need to be.
I wanted to do it. I wanted to intervene first.
Yeah, he knows.
Are you going to let me intervene first? Or are you just going to do it?
I'll give you a chance.
Cool.
Because I feel like, in my heart of hearts, Constance can take it. And if Constance can tank it, that's the only chance I need.
I'm gonna walk up behind Catherine, about like 4 or 5 feet behind her. Catherine, I'm gonna reach out and put my hand on her shoulder, not the raised one. It's okay. Just cry. You lost your sister. I know that pain. I know it too damn well. Just weep. And I'm gonna slowly turn her towards me and give her a hug.
And she will hug you. Her fist is still held.
And I am still painfully aware of that.
Pain, yeah. I just... It's not fair that he just gets to stand there and pretend nothing happened.
He's not pretending nothing.
But it doesn't matter. Look at him. He doesn't care.
Care about what?
Everything. Anything that we've been through.
What have we been through, Catherine? I don't care about anything that we've been through. Why do you think I'm here? Why do you think
Because you were told to.
Why do you think I signed up with Cloud?
I don't know.
Why do you think I came to Entity Point in the first place?
You were looking for something?
Yeah, because you told me to seek you out at Entity Point. And I did. I came here, and slowly, over time, I realized what I'm supposed to do with my life. You tell me I don't care about anything that's happened, anything that we've been through? Everything that we've been through has led me right back here. I joined the fight against the UEG. Something that you probably had hoped I would do.
Can you give me a dice? I'm making a personal roll.
For
D6.
you don't do that.
And
bro.
now
You have a D6 already. It's right behind
Front
you.
of you.
It's right behind your mic.
Oh, that's really funny.
Yeah, the big phone block. That you could probably use as a die, actually.
And now that I've joined them, I don't care. What did you expect from me? Did you expect me to be sad? To be remorseful? Yeah, I miss X. But so what? So do the rest of us. Missing people, being sad, regretting things, that's not going to take down the UEG. There's no time for it. All of that energy is better spent elsewhere. That's what I've been doing. I'm dedicated.
He's going to continue. Go back to hugging Alfonso. Tears starting to stream down her cheeks.
She still has the helmet on, right?
Yeah. Well, it would have been
Unformed.
unhooked by this point. Cloud needs men like you, Constance.
Fuck you, Catherine.
There's billions of men like you, and she fires. Fuck. What would you like to do?
Can I roll Swift to point it just upwards?
Sure.
Just point her hand up.
I said I'm giving him a chance.
Okay.
I'm waiting for the end of everything to
I
play out
also rolled.
because I know for damn sure I'm not fast
I
enough.
too rolled this.
I got an 11 on power.
I know for sure I'm not fast enough to get to him before that bullet does.
I am.
Yeah, but you're also fast enough to get hit before it does. It's
That's
not
fine.
a
I
bullet,
have a
it's the
weapon.
shockwave.
Oh. Okay.
I rolled a 10. That's without a modifier, so 13 with a modifier. And I got another token.
So she fires, push her hand up just enough where it doesn't hit him directly. It's going to hit like right.
I'm trying to teleport
Here.
in to get him out of the way.
It is going faster than you can teleport.
I can teleport instantly.
Yeah, you can teleport there, not out.
That's fine. I just need him out of the way.
I don't know if you can get him out of the way.
Can I roll Swift?
You will get hit by it.
That's okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Can I roll Swift?
I like that line. There's millions of men like you.
That's a good one.
12.
Damn.
Okay, so
I got a
you
10.
appear, and I'm pushing him over as it hits you right in the forehead.
Okay.
How do I describe this in a way that's not nearly scalping you?
Ooh.
Not at the moment.
Ooh.
I know.
I know, but still, just
As it breaks part of the bone. Oh, you're knocked over by this point, buddy. She just collapses on her knees.
probably Constance is also knocked over, but just because I teleported in front of him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not from any pain.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Constance will get up again. Pull yourself together. Time is a luxury we don't have. Get over yourself. Constance will turn and leave.
Before she can do that, Alfonso's going to bend over and pick her up. Just straight up princess carry her.
She's not trying very hard.
My dear girl, Cat. You cannot blame Constance for what he is. You cannot do that for any man. We all act differently. Constance hates something, so he will remove it from the equation. We mourn and weep. He acts. At least I used to mourn. I've done that too much for a man my age.
It's money.
So let us just weep.
She can't even control it anymore. She just starts crying.
I'm gonna carry her towards the back entrance of the bunker, which I hope is functional at this point.
Hope is fine.
I hope it exists.
No, it does exist.
How good's your cognition?
I have a +1.
All right, good enough.
Is it
Enough?
Or is it just 0? Yeah, it's +1.
All right, that's good enough.
Undo.
Do you want to leave immediately, or do you want to walk away by yourself?
What is that? What?
This is important.
This is a very important question. Leaving immediately is slightly dangerous. Walking away by yourself is also slightly dangerous.
Live a little.
Live a little.
Live a little.
Live a little.
Come on.
Okay, no, hold on. I totally respect live a little. However, what information is Constance working with? Does he get the impression that he has a choice to make here?
Yes, and he's seen me do it before, right?
No, he hasn't. He hasn't seen you
he
teleport.
It is up to Constance. Mason will state that
Something is about to happen.
it's up to you, but you can leave right now, but it might not be the most enjoyable experience. But you don't have to deal with walking all the way back to wherever you're going.
Fine, we'll take the more dangerous option.
Yes! Rock on.
Live a little.
All right. Gotta make the roll first. Mace is just gonna put his hand on your shoulder and
You fail. What a terrible irony that would be.
That would be really.
what was my
funny.
last roll?
Not power.
I have no idea.
I'm trying to remember what it was. I
Was
don't.
it power? I think it was. I
Yeah,
think
it was gooifying the ground, right?
that was.
No, it was the grit.
grit.
Yeah, it
After
was
getting
great,
on my
so
hand
it doesn't
stamp.
have the +1 forward.
Then that is a 9.
What are you doing
Disappearing with Constance.
with Constance?
Yes.
Okay. Constance and Mason disappear. I will.
I love it that everyone's just leaving Zach on the floor.
He's
Yeah.
fine.
Not right now.
I mean, he's missing a brain, but that's fine.
He'll be fine shortly.
Anyway.
What happened,
You the
man?
one that describes it?
Oh yeah. So you're in
He doesn't let me
a
describe it.
vast, empty, white, mostly empty, white space with nothing but a desk and a typewriter with the word lies scratched in next onto the desk. And there's an empty piece of paper.
What the fuck is this?
Don't pay attention to it. He's gonna put his hand back on your shoulder. Where do you want to go?
Presumably Crow had reported his location to Constance afterwards, so he'll relay that.
All right. Think about it really hard.
Is it somewhere Mason knows where it is? Would it be
Yes.
a location Mason's familiar with?
Yeah.
It's yet again a 9.
Yes, again.
Once more. he's
Into the
gone
breach.
Flint and Jock.
That was really funny for no reason.
Flint Jock.
Flint and Jock.
You know what I was trying to say.
Chicken nether.
So,
No.
you appear where Project Enigma is, which is Catherine's house.
What a
Oh, crazy,
I'm
right?
assuming I also appear.
how ironic.
Yes.
What a odd choice, but I won't judge.
I'd ask you actually to come.
Inside?
Yeah.
I can spare a moment or two, probably. Walk, walk, walk.
You go inside where?
Secret knock.
No, wait,
Door
there's a
open.
deep knock.
Door opens and you see Maya there.
That the nose.
Hi. Hey.
Hi.
Hi, Maya.
Maya is. Are people here? Other people?
Yeah, everyone's here.
What do you mean by everyone?
Thias, Miles, Silas, that crow guy.
Great. Thank you. He will brush past Maya.
Did she recognize Constance from last time she interacted with him?
Yes.
Mason will follow
I
Constance.
thought you weren't gonna come back.
Mason is following Constance.
I didn't say I wouldn't come back.
I was talking to the other guy.
Oh.
She's following Mason and Constance.
Yeah, at that
Mostly
Constance will
Mason.
raise an eyebrow at Mason, but otherwise doesn't say anything.
As leads you into the dining room where you see Crow and Matthias with a rough sketch of entity points. Everything good? This is Crow.
Yes.
Were the GOD soldiers dealt with?
Yes, sir. They've all been dispatched, to say the least.
Good.
It might be worth knowing though that some of them were buried alive,
Oh,
sir.
okay.
But I imagine that they'll be dead.
I mean, they were assumed alive.
They're,
Well, they can't really breathe right now.
they also, you know.
Anyway, the situation just as I unfolded just as I reported earlier, sir. But this time I've brought Mason Kane here, and also this. He will unsling his backpack, unzip it, and pull out the Omega suit.
Oh.
I figured it was worth grabbing at least one.
Certainly is. We can definitely use that. As you see, Matthias is also kind of squinting at Mason. Just, what are you doing here?
Brought him back.
So leave.
He wanted me to come in.
Yeah, it's probably actually best if Mason and Crow converse, if that is.
That's fine, I guess. All right. And Matthias will go tend to some of the other specials.
Well, Mason, this is my superior, Crow, sir, Mason Kane, as I'm sure you know from my reports on.
I know what you can do. That will be very useful for us.
He can also do some new things since last I saw him. Particularly,
Such
he can
as-
manipulate matter in ways that I didn't know about.
Would I know how it works?
Kinda, yeah.
Also, some form of energy blasts
And teleport.
and teleporting.
You're a whole ball of wonders, aren't you?
Say extensive repertoire.
The mask hides it, but you can tell Crow is looking you up and down.
Checking me out.
As
You?
Constance so eloquently showed once before he left, energy from specials can be effectively imbued in their body parts to strengthen them. He did it to break through a tube once, and my energy just happens to be stronger than everyone else's.
Happens to be.
We don't know the rhyme or reason why any special is chosen or
Archibald Monroe says I've got the highest ability and count he's ever seen.
That is news, isn't it?
Wasn't that like 99%?
I think so. It was like
95.
95.
And most people have like 5
Most non-specials have about 5%.
post the end.
He said it was around 95%.
5 to 10.
And it didn't fit on the chart.
I see.
Oh.
So would it be a stretch to say you can't just make all of these UEG guys go away?
There are consequences to trying to change the way history occurs.
Pretty
I-
much unilaterally, sir. The only way that he can affect events is if he is there at their inception. If he
For
is
example.
present for something, he can change it.
What'd you have for breakfast this morning, for example?
He couldn't change that.
It's an example. What'd you have for breakfast this morning?
I didn't eat breakfast.
Oh, if I was there, you would have. Even if you chose not to, you still would have.
Interesting.
There's also a chance he would have just force fed you coffee, but
Anyway, the bunker's location, sir, has been compromised. UEG obviously knows where it is, but I imagine either we can try and move in and take it and fortify ourselves within it, because as I see it, sir, it's far better in our hands than the UEGs. I also don't know what the group has been up to inside of it. I don't know what technology they've been researching and developing. Anything that they've developed, however, it would probably be very bad if it fell into the UEG's hands. So I don't know what your plan is, sir, but it seems to me that the best course of action would be to try and take the bunker for Cloud's purposes before the UEG can. Sir.
That's probably the best idea. What do you think, Mr. Kane?
There are people in this town that need to get out. That should be the number one priority. We don't want innocent civilians to get caught up in this.
I agree. I think I should contact Stronghold. We need more men. At this point, we need to attack them from all sides.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get on that. And Crow will head upstairs. And Maya is still standing there, squinting at you. Yeah, I know.
Just bite his thumb at him.
Yeah.
My God.
She just went.
Is Matthias still in like earshot?
Yeah.
Matthias, you might want to see if she needs glasses.
I don't need glasses. I can see you just fine. I know.
Okay.
What's Abraham saying?
He's still salty about the last time you were here.
Yeah, I know.
What happened?
He said he didn't want to see us anymore.
Is that so?
Said I needed to grow up. What an ass.
Well, that's probably true.
I'm 10.
Yeah. I know, it's an unfortunate reality of the current state of the world that we live in, but there are things that a lot of us can't have if we're going to come out of this, the other side, with any semblance of who we are left.
Abraham will protect me.
Who?
Abraham will
Oh.
protect me.
It's not like you said Adrian.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Anyways, Constance, am I still needed here?
I don't know. That's not my call to make. Maybe stick around until Crow is finished reporting back to Stronghold and see if he has any other questions.
Matthias is going to walk over.
Well, while this is happening, I will have dropped Cat phone.
We'll get back to that.
Pick up the injured man.
Oh,
Clarify.
yeah.
Thank
When I go
you.
pick up the injured
Thank
man.
you.
And the back entrance.
He appreciates
does,
that you didn't forget
the,
him.
the back entrance does in fact work.
Yay!
Yeah.
So, Matthias walk.
Yeah.
To
Real quick.
yes.
Constance would like to speak with Chip, not over anything serious or anything, but he would like to speak with Chip because Chip probably has direct connections with any research teams involved back at Stronghold. Probably the research teams that Constance gave the blueprints for
Or
Shogun's
Shogun's.
armor and sword to.
Okay.
We can talk about this after the session or just at some point later. But anyway, Constance had given these blueprints to them. And basically, if there is going to be a Vanguard force dispatched to Entity Point, as Crow thinks there should be, Constance will request a special delivery.
Of that armor.
Not necessarily of the armor. I mean, the armor would be nice, but Constance isn't. He's not big on armor himself. Anyway, I will send you my idea later.
Okay.
But that's it.
Okay. Matthias is going to walk
Yes.
over to
That's
Mason.
What?
Yes, Matthias, what can I do for you?
I think if we need you, we'll give you a call. Get out.
Okay. Constance, I trust you have my number still. Hasn't changed.
Constance doesn't have a phone.
He has the phone number.
We do. If we need you, we'll give you a call.
Yeah, I don't trust you to do that, but okay. Turn. Walk. Head back to the base.
Back to base.
Back to base.
You have put him in.
As I go to pick him up, I will also take Archibald's healing ray, which I assume I'm familiar enough to use,
Yes.
and try and heal him with it. Do I need to roll something for that?
That's a spirit.
Ah.
He. Carson has to roll cognition. You don't.
Is Curse instinctually just like absorbing some of the life from the plant or
Yes.
plant
It's
life
not
around us?
working.
No, it's doing the best it can.
Yeah.
I rolled an 8.
Zach's about to be bald.
Oh my god, it will come back.
Eventually.
No, but regardless, you do see as you're healing, you do see at least some like sand particles coming from the grass around him as it's just dying.
It's slowly healing him. What'd you get?
But I rolled an 8.
Okay, so that heals 1.
You didn't tell me which damage it did.
4.
Fuck.
You're at 3
It
now.
almost scalped him.
You said it did scalp me.
No, he said it
He
almost.
said almost.
Oh, I
He
see.
said it broke your
So-
skull.
We're going to skip ahead a little bit.
So you're not
for-
stable.
Skull.
Catherine is
I wasn't
going to be
unstable.
by bawling in the barracks. He'll be somewhere.
Once he's there, I'll go back.
We have a med bay, Patrick.
Right at the med bay, and Mason will arrive.
I'm gonna go back and sit down with the cat.
I will assume Mason will go find them.
Yeah.
Okay. She's just kind of holding the pillow.
I'd just be sitting next to her, my arm around her, maybe.
Did I fuck up?
I don't think so.
Don't be honest with me. You're way too blunt. Don't lie.
I didn't.
I think I fucked up.
Why?
Because I tried
Am I
to kill
muted?
Constance. No, you're just not used to your microphone being on that side.
Yeah.
That's probably why.
Weird. Almost at 4 hours.
Oh
But
my
there's a
God.
couple bits that are gonna need to be cut out. So
Woot woot.
It's true.
Weird.
It wasn't my fault.
no, it's actually Aaron.
It's almost
It
like
is Aaron's
chicken
fault.
jockey.
Anyway.
No, Flint and Jockey. Stop laughing at that.
You didn't kill him.
Yeah, but I tried to, and that was a bad move. I shouldn't have done that.
It didn't make anything worse. Constance's not the kind of man to hold a grudge against you for that. He might be slightly less trusting, but he's not gonna hold it over. Well, he might hold it over your head, like, "Hey, you remember that time you
As
tried to
you're
kill me?"
talking,
But
Mason walking. Is everything okay over there?
Yeah, they're fine.
I assume they still don't like you from when you said, "I don't want to ever see you again."
You don't know that.
I do now.
You do not.
Was I not there for that? I thought I was there.
No
for
one was there.
That
for
happened
but me.
in between seasons.
Oh, it did.
We love that, don't we?
So I hadn't been caught up on that situation by either Catherine or him.
Correct. Well,
Either of them caught me up on that situation.
Catherine wasn't talking to you that much during in between seasons.
Yeah, it's fair. She was
and
kind of.
he wasn't going to tell you.
She was
that.
kind of. Prepping, she was kind of prepping murder. So.
Yeah, and almost did it too.
Yeah, and then I decided to step in.
Well, no,
If
Constance.
it wasn't for you mangy kids,
Constance would have just taken the slight hit instead of you, but
anyway. I spent so long training that moment, and I shouldn't have done it anyway. Stupid of me.
the training wasn't wasted.
Yeah, but why was terrible. Yeah,
Well, you're not a bad person. You're a person in distress. There's a difference.
You're not getting an answer.
Great.
Hey, out of curiosity, how far away is the?
power roll.
Oh,
You want to succeed this.
I have 3 tokens.
Okay. This specifically, do you want to use tokens?
What do we think, guys? Live a little.
Live a little.
I don't know. No, I, don't think you should live a little.
It's almost the end of
Patrick
the
said
session.
you want to
So listen,
succeed.
it's almost the end of the session, and you're gonna get them back anyway next week.
That is fair.
Don't
But I
listen to
want to know
Connor.
what you're trying to do to me.
Exactly. No, I'm saying you just use the token.
Will you tell me what would have happened after the session if I had failed, if I used the tokens?
Sure.
I'll use the 3 tokens.
Don't listen to him.
Okay.
I'm talented at not listening to people.
So,
That's all I'm good at. Anyway.
for you, Alfonso, Mason came in shouting about how all of this was useless. Screaming, shouting at expletives and such. Constance seems too suspicious and he hasn't even been here. Am
I aware my
they know
powers
too much
activate?
already. I'm the real one, and and I can't even act like him. And you know that it did not work on him.
I'm aware. Am I aware that that actually didn't happen, and that's me seeing what?
No,
he
everything I
changed?
just described is exactly what happened, but it was changed. You know it was changed.
I know it was
Because you
changed.
always know when your
Okay,
power activates.
so I am aware it activated and changed, and I'm like,
But for Catherine, that's not even close to what happened.
oh,
And you know that it didn't work.
Catherine, when you hear from Alfonso, is, well, that's new.
What?
Oh, new creaks
what's
and
happened?
aches, you know,
What a
punched in the ribs.
strange little man you are. And Mason will pull out a gun and shoot Catherine in the kneecap.
Bam.
And that is where we will end this session of Entity Point. Thanks for watching.
Uh.